Ty99999 just subscribed. Apparently it's been 4 months now.
Okay, they can hear you. They should be able to hear you.
Oh, they can.
Yeah, they should.
Surprise!
Surprise! It says Discord sound is coming through, and if it's not coming through, I'm gonna kill someone. And don't worry, I'm playing Spice and Wolf music, but I have it under the correct audio channel, so YouTube won't kill me. I've got audio all figured out again. I'm a smart girl. Smartest girl in the whole wide world. Hello! I'm back from Canada, as you can see. I'm not exhausted every day. From the time zone and weather changes.
Yeah! Yeah! Hype, 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 hype.
Wait, is that a hype train?
I don't know.
I don't see a hype train. It just says Xeno Gaia 1 out of 10. What? What was that? There's no train. What? Man, Discord sure does change in a month, huh? What the fuck was that? What? I'm checking my... What is that? I don't know what that was. I don't know what that... I don't know what...
CandyQueenSunny stare.
But thank you for the subscriptions, and thank you, Ty. Thank you. 4 months doesn't feel like 4 months, but I mean, it's been more like 3 months because I had basically a month off because I was in Canada, so I don't really count that month. For me, it's been 3 months, but for you guys, who've been 4 months, and for those that held out and kept their sub going for a month for literally nothing, thank you. For no reason. There's no reason to do that. Okay, I think my music's loud for me. Hold on. Turn it down a little. Turn it down a little for me. Turn it down a little for me. There we go. But yeah, hi! If I'm a little rusty, it's because I didn't stream in a month. And I brought a USB stick that had all my OBS settings, right? And I was downloading all my pictures. And I was like doing file uploads to my own server of me and me alone on Discord. And I didn't stream anyways. But I brought everything to do it. It just didn't happen because the day I had like a day of me, it's just me at the house alone.
Cogsright _ just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you so much, Cogsright.
Oh my god.
I didn't have that.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the sub.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Now you have a subby. Thank you. 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 Wait, that's the hype train. The hype train is going. It's the magic train. I want to draw a hype train emote thing where when the hype train starts, it's me in a choo-choo train and like it's a candy choo-choo train and I'm like in the conductor seat waving and it goes across this top of the screen and there's like candies in all the like, what are they called? Cabooses. And that's like all you guys in the cabooses and it like choo-choos across the screen. That's what I want. I want to make that. I want my choo-choo train. For a hype train. For hype train. Maybe the train should say hype train. On like each caboose it has a letter hype train. So there'd be 9 cabooses. That's 9 candies to come up with. Yeah, you really did. This is the soundtrack for Spice and Wolf. I have for Spice and Wolf and Spice and Wolf Merchant Me's the Wise Wolf. So we got all of it in just a playlist. Because I like this music and I listen to it frequently. And by frequently, I mean at least every month. All the time. All the time. I'm like, I don't know what to listen to. It's time for the Spice and Wolf soundtrack again. It is such a good anime. Oh my god. It's such a great anime. This is definitely
one you'll have to show me because I have not seen a single episode nor any spoilers.
I'm going to be the person that nobody on this chat's going to agree with. And I would highly recommend the reboot over the original, as much as I love the original, because they changed some plot elements in the original that the reboot did not change, and they removed some plot elements in the original that the reboot did not do. And the reboot is still of very high quality, so I would actually recommend the reboot if you want like a more accurate viewing of it. Because, or anime back in the early 2000s, they took plot points and they shuffled them around and made up their shit as they went. That's what they did, and they did that to Spice and Wolf, of course. So I highly recommend the reboot. Also, they changed the character's gender in the original for some reason. They just removed a character and made it put in a woman instead. I don't fully know why they did that. I don't understand. Everyone said it was so that Hollow can have like a love interest competition with the main character, to which I say fine. fine. But the problem is that that was at the very beginning of the story when she's not even a love interest yet. I don't know why they did that. She wasn't even a love interest yet. They just introduced her, and they introduced her love rival, and I'm like, he's not interested yet. He would just dump her off the side of the road, to be honest. Like, he's not interested yet. Okay. Don't know why they did that. Yeah, Spice and Wolf I got interested in because I like economics. And I was like, this is an economics, but not how it is, like, so complicated in the today age, but in the back in day. And I like old economics so much. It's so good. Okay, enough about Spice and Wolf. I went to Canada.
You did.
I went to Canada.
And you got to see how great it is to watch Crunchyroll on my internet.
Yeah, your internet is something. Well,
Picture watching Spice and Wolf on my internet.
But the strange thing is if I watch, like, a YouTube video, it's completely fine. And the YouTube video can be 2 hours long with rapidly paced movements. You know, VTubing, like, streaming with, like, this fast-paced shooting game. And it's okay. But the moment we open Crunchyroll, it falls apart completely. I don't understand.
Sunny?
What?
What do you mean, Sonny?
Yeah, so every time the...
Oh, wow!
What?
Cogs
Well,
right
thank
underscore
you.
gifted Border Mayan a subscription.
Thank
Cogs right
you.
underscore gifted a tier 1 sub to Border Mayan. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you.
Derail the
Thank you.
conversation with train.
Yes, this is how you derail me. Get that hype train high. That's how you derail me.
And then the
That's
train gets
100%.
derailed.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. 100%. It's 100%. So, what was I? The Crunchyroll. So, the thing about Cards Crunchyroll we learned when I was in Canada is that it'll have lag spikes, but the way it handles lag spikes is it will do everything it possibly can to make sure it plays the episode and it does not stop playing the episode. So, instead of like, oh, we're having a lag spike right here, you know, let's maybe freeze the play, let it load, and then continue playing, it won't do that. Instead, what it does is it crunches down the quality and the audio and also distorts the audio and continues playing. So we were watching Anne Shirley, right? And she would just be talking and she'd like be like, "Ohayou gozaimasu," you know, because she'd go home, right? Or whatever. And but it would have a lag spike when she's about to say that. So basically it would like be watching a PowerPoint presentation. And the voice quality, the audio would drop. So she'd be like, "Ohayou gozaimasu," for 5 seconds. And then it like speedily pick back up where it was.
Not gonna lie, that's just how I watch anime.
It's kind of funny though. It's kind of an experience of all time. Now, I wouldn't want to do that if I was watching anime like To Be Hero X. But if you're already watching a relaxing and silly anime, that's like a peak way to watch.
I mean, I'm watching something. There's like a lot of action-paced scenes right now, and it's just like, okay. Oh wait, here comes the spike, and then it's suddenly like,
yeah, wow. I've never seen anime play like that before. I've never seen it. Man, we're talking about like the thing that does like that has nothing to do with too much of being in Canada, how the anime plays.
No, not at all. I just thought it was funny. So,
Really
welcome to my internet. Yeah.
Welcome to your internet. I will get you streaming. I was supposed to do that while I was in Canada. God damn it.
No, it's fine. You know how busy I am. Now.
Yeah, no, I was there with the busy. But your freezer is full of apple now. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
And food.
I feel like Apples 201 would love to hear about apples.
Apples 201. I will let you decide how much you want to talk about where you live. Although I know we said the apples was fine.
Oh yeah, apples is fine, man. Go
apples
ahead.
is fine. So where Card lives right now, there's a lot of apples, like a lot of apple trees. Like there's so many that I'm pretty sure we could fill a supermarket with all of the apples. It'd be every shelf would be apples.
Probably.
And I was like, look at all these fucking apples. Now, I will say, if you have just apples growing in your yard, they're probably not going to be big. They're going to be small because, you know, they're organic. The shit at the store that's pumped up to a huge size scares me. But, so I was like, I want to make shit with these apples. So, like, I had a day where I just wasn't joining her in her activities for the day. And I just stayed at the house. And I had this giant basket of apples. And I didn't even go through all the basket of apples, actually. We had to dump some. There's too many apples. And I only picked, like, less than a percentage of the apples. And I made, like, 3 apple pie fillings of apples. And I put them in freezer containers. And they're in the freezer. And then I made like 2 jugs of apple cider. And like then we took the apples from the cider and separated and washed them so those can be used to make applesauce. And then I like sauteed a whole bunch of apples and like filled several containers with sauteed apples. That took like the day, and like I think I maybe went through half the apples that I had in my basket. And I'm like, there's so many goddamn apples.
I have a freezer full of apples. And that, I think that was just one basket. It wasn't even a full bushel.
Yeah, it was just half a basket.
So it was funny watching you like struggling up the hill with that basket of apples after I'd left you to your own devices for
You took a
bit.
picture, didn't you? Knowing you.
I think I took a video because it was funny to me.
Hype train success! It gives me something, even though I didn't do anything.
Thank you for the hype. Sunny wasn't thinking she'd get any hype, and I'm like, everyone missed you.
I just sat here and I'm like, man, it's been a month that I side stream. Do you think we'll get like maybe 4 people? How many people are we at right now? I was thinking I might be good if I got 4.
You don't have your own. You should believe in yourself more, man. People
maybe it'd be pretty good if 4 people showed up. Like I didn't really like pre-announce this that well. I was just like last time, like, oh yeah, I'm streaming, by the way, because I've been so tired. When I got off the plane and came home, I kind of just I talked for a little bit, of course, and just took a shower and passed out. And the next day after my connecting flights and just being on planes all day, I'm so sick of connecting flights. If you've been on planes and you spent the whole day on flight connections, you know how much it sucks. So I'm like, after spending the whole day on just flight connections, and it's bullshit. I literally just slept all day. Like I had stuff to sort that I bought, and I would sort it for like half an hour, and then I just go and pass out. And then I'd wake up later and sort it for like another half hour, and I just went and fell right back in bed. And then like I finally got it sorted out, and I passed out for 3 more hours. And then I woke up and I got some food, and then I passed out for 2 more hours. And that was basically the day after I got back home. I just passed out and passed out and passed out and passed out, and literally all I did was sleep. And I've never slept that much in my life, but I got wiped out by the airports this time around. Good God. And it isn't because I had 40 pounds plus of luggage that I was carrying. Absolutely not. No, nothing to do with that. But yeah, I got knocked up hard. I was just sleeping nonstop, and then the day after, I had a little more energy, and I went to the store to buy some stuff for my mini fridge, and went home and passed out. And I passed out the rest of the day because going to the store and buying some stuff for my mini fridge just wiped me out. I'm not a sick Victorian child. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What is this? What is this? I'm not a sick Victorian child. I'm not. Well, I might be a sick child, but I'm not Victorian.
It was funny because I don't mind sharing this with people. I'm a farmer. I go to a farmer's market and sell produce there. And Sunny came with me, and one of my customers came up and was like, "Is that your daughter?" Maybe you are my sick Victorian child.
I'm not your sick Victorian child, but yeah, you're so much taller than me.
You're so small and cute.
I'm small and I look like a child, and you're like tall and like actually like look your age with a few extra grays this year. And so I just look like your little baby child that's too shy to talk. Like, hi. So that's your daughter? Yeah, I'm your daughter.
Yeah, that's my daughter. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, no, I don't mind.
Yeah, you got cold.
I definitely have silver hairs
Mm-mm.
and some lines on this face from the sun.
See, I envy anyone that gets to look a little extra old because I notice that people that look their age or look older tend to get respect in conversation that I simply do not receive. And I'm like, yeah, damn, I wish I looked old. Like, now that I'm starting to look like between a high schooler and a college student, even though I'm in my 30s, the current guess is that I'm between somewhere in the high school to college range by most people, but I still will get offered a child's menu. Because some are like, nah, she might be younger than high school. Let's give her a kid's menu. And that range gives me better respect than people thinking that I'm in middle school. Because people, when they think you're in middle school and you're going shopping, you have to bring a shopping cart with you, even if you're buying, like, you know, a thing. Like, oh, I'm going to the store. I just really quickly need to get some butter for this thing I'm making today. I have to bring a shopping cart with me to get the butter typically, because if I don't, everyone thinks that I'm like a middle schooler and they will simply mow me over. They will mow me down like they're all lawnmowers and I'm like an unkempt lawn, like boom, mow her down. So I have to bring a shopping cart. But now recently I don't have to because now they think I'm between high school and college. So now they're not mowing me down anymore in the store. I can just go shopping. It's great. And I envy people who look older because you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that. It must be nice. Are you still there, Card?
Yeah, sorry. I got distracted by a second. Because apparently someone was calling me on my day off that I don't know.
Yeah, you were getting a lot of calls from unknown number.
Yeah. I'm just a wanted person, you know?
I'm going to look young forever rapidly ages. Yeah, I wish I could just suddenly rapidly age at least a good 5 years. So people are like, she's an older lady. We're like, yeah. You think I might be at least in my mid-20s? That'd be impressive. Man, my VTubing model keeps locking up.
I don't know, Sunny, because like I feel like I've played into the trope of if you're Canadian, you know everyone in Canada, because we would drive 3 hours away from where I live, and there'd be people who'd be like, "Oh, it's Card."
Yeah, it's
like,
true. That
Wait,
was...
hang on. Who are you? I've met you once.
I love how you're like, oh, I'm at home and I'm so lonely and I wish there were people that love me, and you literally go anywhere outside the house. Hi, Card.
Yeah, true. We went 3 hours away from where I live, and we were at the washrooms, and we had purposely not parked in the disabled parking spot. We were trying to see if someone who was in there needed the shower that was disabled, and they walked out and were like, "Oh, it's been so long since we've seen you," and I'm like, "Oh, wait, hang on."
Yeah, okay. So, I'll start from the top. I'll start about the plane ride to getting to Canada, which for the very first time was not a pleasant experience. It turns out if you're disabled and you actually ask for assistance, you're treated like spare luggage. So on my way back, I literally refused to get any assistance except for making sure there was a ramp to get off the plane. Because if you're a person who has disability with your legs, walking stairs can be very hard when you're carrying 40 pounds of luggage. And I could do this before. This was no problem before. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just carry it all. But, now I've lost a lot of stamina, a lot of endurance, a lot of strength, and I have pain. So I can't do that. I need a ramp, goddammit. But getting there, I thought, you know what? Let's let them assist me. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I can, have a pain-free time. And I did relatively have a pain-free time. But I did have also a bad time. Because I got my pre-boarding pass for the planes, where basically if you're disabled, you can get on early. So you're not trying to shuffle around a bunch of people and, be knocked over because you can't walk correctly or whatever, right? But they don't handle this kind of thing very well. So when I got on the first plane, I think this was the first plane. This was, or it might be the second plane. It was either first or second plane. Was it the first plane or the second plane? Hold on, I'm thinking about the planes. They're different planes. The first plane was small. No, it was the first plane. Yeah, the first plane. The air staff lady was a fucking asshole. So last year when I went to Canada, I had my cane and I was able to bring it onto the plane with me, and I had it tucked on the seat beside me, and that was fine. No, they didn't even comment on it. It was okay. I did not have an issue with my cane. No one took it from me. I had it tucked to the side. They're like, okay, thumbs up. This year I got on the plane and I had it tucked beside me, and I asked one of the airport. One of the staff ladies that was on the plane, like, this is fine. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. It's out of the way. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, it was fine last year. And then a different air lady came by. She's like, you can't have that on you. I'm like, but what if I need to use the bathroom and I need it to walk to the bathroom? I mean, we're going to be going through turbulence. I don't know if I'm going to make the walk. And she's like, no, you can't have that on you. Give it to me. I'm putting it in overhead. I'm like, but how am I gonna get around? I need to get up. Well, if I need to call someone, like, no, give your cane to me now. And she took it forcefully from me and shoved it in the upper head bin, so I couldn't even piss if I wanted. I didn't like that at all. That made me cry.
I was nowhere near that plane, but I was ready to throw hands, man.
I was just sitting in the plane. I fucking cried. I was so stressed out about that. And I'm like, I feel stupid for crying over this. But, like, she literally just took my, like, extended limb from me and just shoved it in a bin. And now I don't know if I can
Basically
get around.
The leg you had to stand on.
Yeah.
Out from under you.
I didn't like that at all. That was the only time my cane got taken. But that shot my stress level up so hard on that flight. I did not like that. I do not like that lady. She was rude to everyone, by the way. She's just a rude person. And she doesn't want to deal with people, I guess. But, like, I was stressful. I did not like that. The 0 out of 10 experience. I really wish I could have left a review on this lady, because you can't go around treating disabled people like that. Like, damn. I literally got told it was fine. And I told her that the other lady told me it was fine. And she's like, no. Give me that cane. Like, but we needed a walk, ma'am. I need that. Yeah, I didn't like that. I did get wheelchaired over because the airport was kind of big, and since I got the pre-boarding pass before I got to the plane, they wheeled me over to my plane. That was nice. I didn't have to break my legs getting there. I liked that a lot. So that was nice. But yeah, once I was on the plane, all hell broke loose. And then I got off the plane, and she was no help getting me off the plane. Fuck that lady. The other lady was helping me off the plane, and then because I decided to write out what the disability help was like, I let them wheelchair me. And when I got to this midpoint, it was hell. When I was on my way from plane 1 to plane 2, was so ass bad. It was the worst experience. It was so ass bad. So they put me in a wheelchair, right? And I'm holding my cane. They have me in a wheelchair, so I don't have to break my legs getting to this next plane, which I appreciate greatly, because last year when I caned my way between planes, it was very painful. I did not have a good time, and I needed like 2 days of rest because I was in so much pain. So I appreciated being wheelchaired. Because this meant I could go to Canada without, being in intense pain when I arrived. But this wheelchair that they put me in when I got off of the plane had nowhere to put my baggage.
Cogs right _ just gifted 2 subs.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go,
we got
Cogs.
10 gifts up today. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. New sub goal achieved. Ooh, nice.
Good job.
So,
Good job.
right. So they put me on a wheelchair. But the thing about this wheelchair, I go down the ramp, right? And they got me on this wheelchair. This wheelchair that they put me in has nowhere to put my bags.
Sunny?
Yeah? Are you still there?
Oh no, you just paused for such a long time. I was like, what happened?
Oh no, your internet cut out. Sorry. I was thanking them. I didn't pause at all. I was thanking them for the gifties, and thank you for the gifties. We got new sub goal achieved. But so they had nowhere to put my bags on this wheelchair, right? I get off the plane, right off the ramp, they put me in a wheelchair, nowhere for my baggage to go. So you know what the lady does? She puts the baggage on my lap. You know, on my legs. With the one that has nerve damage. So I was like, maybe it'll be fine. And like 3 minutes sinks in. And I was like, I can't do this. I'm in so much pain. I have to get these bags off my legs now. This hurts so much. You have no idea. I have nerve damage to my leg. These have to come off now. So we take the bags off of my legs, and now she's like stuck because she doesn't know what to do. Because if you're disabled, I guess you're not allowed to have baggage. You can't have any luggage with you. Fuck you. They're just not prepared. They're not remotely prepared. So what ended up happening was that I kind of held, like, we basically kind of like hook strapped like one of my lighter bags, I believe, onto the wheelchair, and she just grabbed the other one and held it behind her and rolled it with me while pushing me like on this wheelchair over. And then eventually we just put it in front, and I held onto the handle, and it was just kind of in front but not on me, and it was just complicated and stupid. Because they did have no way to have a disabled person get through the airport and also have bags, you know, a thing you would want when you're going on a plane. Just to tell you how well airports are prepared for disabled people, they're not. They couldn't be any more unprepared for a disabled person. And so she wheeled me over to get me, like, running through, like, customs and all that, right? Like, oh, did you bring any food? Yeah, I've got cheese. We don't care. Okay. But then when I was brought to that section, I was dropped off at a chair. So then someone else came with a different wheelchair. This one actually had room for some baggage. I don't think it had room for all the baggage because, again, we can't be prepared for disabled people properly. But it had room for some baggage, and I was being wheeled by a totally different person now. So the first person has abandoned me, and I'm on person number 2. And they're taking me through more of the customs and stuff like that. And they get me through, and then they abandon me. And now I'm taken by person number 3. I don't know if person number 3 knows what's going on. Because I'm basically being just tossed around between people in the airport. Like, I don't just have a person taking me through. I'm just being shuffled. And so the third person I was like, oh, here's my gate. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll take you to these bike things. And then we'll load you up on the bike. And the bike will take you to the gate. And I'm just sitting here like, why can't they just roll me to the gate? The gate was so close to where we were when they said this too. It was literally like a 2-minute walk. But for some reason, they insisted on putting me on like the go-kart and that could take baggage and wheel me there instead of just wheeling me there themselves. And this took like well over half an hour, probably like about 45 minutes or so, to get me onto the go-kart, even though they were passing by me constantly, to get me onto the go-kart, to get me 2-minute walk to my gate because I am spare luggage. It was not a great experience being disabled in this airport. I should have just taken the pain and walked through it. I did not.
I mean, who knows what it would have been like if that had been the case when you got here, though? Like, how much you would have been able to even walk.
Now, the worst part was when I finally was put on this go-kart to be, you know, the 2-minute, like basically a 30-second go-kart ride to my gate. There was these people that were with me that basically arrived about the same time as me. And they were significantly more disabled than I was. Like, I could actually get up and stand and walk if I needed to. They did not have that as an option, and yet they put me on the go-kart first. And I was like, no, wait, the people over there, and they're like, no, we'll take you there. And I'm like, but maybe take the people who actually cannot walk at all instead of me. Like, what's happening right now? Like the way they have everything organized is so bad. And so then I'm brought to my gate. And I feel stupid at this point because it was a 2-minute walk at most. I feel stupid. And I feel bad, and I feel kind of like trash. Because
it's not your fault, man.
The way they were treating me at the airport. And then they arrived a few minutes later, and we were like, you made it. Like, you made it. Because it turns out me and this couple were going on the same fucking plane. So I don't even know why they boarded us on the go-kart separately when there was room to put us all in it because we were going on the same fucking flight. I don't know what these airport staff were thinking.
Very unorganized.
Oh, yeah. The most unorganized I've ever seen it. And then we were chatting a bit, and they were rightfully pissed off, as they should be. I was also upset. And we just rambled a bit about how upset we were about being treated like that. And I was like... And then I got on the plane, finally. Once I was on this plane, like, good things happened only. Like, it pretty much simmered out to it being all right. I got to keep my cane on me. I was getting very defensive of my cane at this point. And they let me keep it on me. They didn't put it in an overhead bin or anything. They're like, yeah, as long as it's tucked to that side, it's fine. I'm like, I sure hope so. And I got my food, and I had a good ride, except that I was surrounded by children, and a screaming baby. So I decided to watch the FNAF movie because the screaming baby was like part of the aesthetic of the movie. So I didn't even notice the screaming baby until the movie ended. And then it hit me that there was in fact a screaming baby. So that was, that was interesting. And the kid, I will say, seeing how the children that surrounded me were acting, they have no attention span at all. The kid would start the movie, right? He'd play a movie, and it would start with, like, the opening credit, like, this company, that company, right? And he would immediately skip 6 minutes in and miss the entire opening bit of the movie, explaining what's going on, just to skip that bit. And then when they started talking and he got bored, he would, like, skip 10 minutes ahead. And he kept doing this for all the movies he was watching. He would just spontaneously skip because he thought it was going too slow. These were kids' movies. Like, he was watching the Minecraft movie, and he kept, like, jumping ahead. Like, Jesus, just watch it. Just sit and watch the movie. And I was seeing a kid that was in the seat in front of me, watching like an anime, and they also kept jumping ahead. And I'm like, that's even worse. Because it had the subtitles, and I'm like, you don't even, oh my God. Holy hell. No attention span. We're doomed. We're doomed. They've been TikTok destroyed. And then the funniest thing happened was we were landing, right? And the kid looked at his mom, and he asked, Mom, where are we? Are we in Mexico? Mexico! Yeah. We're in Mexico now! Yeah. Mexico!
We're definitely that warm. Totally.
Yeah. Mexico!
It's northern Mexico, though, so...
This kid has no idea where he is! Mexico! Northern Mexico. As north as it can get. Mexico! Oh, what apple pie. I still regret not helping that one crying baby. A couple in front of me didn't swaddle their baby on the plane in short sleeves and was just crying. I should have asked the flight attendant to give the what? Give the what? Finish it. Finish your story for all of us.
Who, me?
No, Apple. Give the kid a blanket. Ah. Yeah, that might have been good. But maybe the flight attendant should have thought of that. And maybe the parents should have asked. Maybe that's not up to you. Maybe that's not your fault. The kid had parents, clearly. I got Timbits. I'm eating them. So when I came back home...
You got, like, how many?
Before I went on my last plane, I asked, like, can I breed Timbits as usual? And I got 70 Timbits. They put 70 Timbits in a box of 50, and I took them home. I've got so many Timbits. Timbit!
Yay! I think I still have those Timbits in the fridge from when you arrived.
Stop! They're probably blueberry.
Hey, I don't
like
them,
that.
Okay? No.
I think they're the blueberry ones. I think I ate all but the blueberry. I hate blueberry.
Yeah.
And of course, when I arrived in Canada, everyone was tired and dead, and I was like, it's only 8 p.m. Let's go on a journey. I didn't feel dead because I got wheeled around the whole time, you know? I think I did and you forgot, Emmy. But we did get those Timbits pretty early.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were informed of the blueberry disalignment.
Yeah. So I get Canada and we immediately go camping, which is not what you expect when you go to Canada. I'm not gonna say where. No one gets to know that information. But we did go camping and it was cold.
No, it wasn't. It was nice.
It was a little cold. I mean,
get on my level. It was nice.
From where I'm from, it was nice and cold, but it was like a nice cold. Like I had a shiver and I'm like, but it's a nice shiver. Because I've been dealing with like these nonstop heat waves, right? And I'm like, this is a nice shiver. I'm enjoying this shiver a lot.
You went swimming when you were there, right?
What?
Yeah, I did. I went swimming, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And so we went camping, and that was pretty good. My favorite parts about camping was the one guy who said, I don't need a lamp, and then proceeded to go, ah! In the dark. That was funny as shit. I lost my mind.
We were sitting around the campfire and we were listening to the neighbors who are at their campsites. And in the distance, we heard in the pitch blackness, some guy say, I don't need a lamp. Ah!
Yeah, he clearly like whacked his foot on something. It kind of was like, bang!
Like instantaneously, as soon as he said he didn't need a lamp. And Sunny and I were trying not to burst out laughing so hard that they heard us, but I laughed. I failed.
I just let him hear me.
I'm pretty sure I failed at that.
Yeah, I just let him hear me. I don't care. I don't care. He can hear me all he wants. That was funny as shit. And the other funny thing was I remember was the raccoons. I distinctively remember the raccoons. So at night, after we were out for a nice hike and we came back, our camp had some shaking in the bushes, and I held up like a light, and I saw like 3 sets of eyes, but like they were low to the ground. These were like obviously raccoons that wanted to scavenge our campsite for like scrap food. And it was funny because I kept my light on them, and they were slowly shimmying like around the camp in a circle to the right? But like not losing eye contact the whole time. They're just kind of like crab walking around the camp. And this got really funny when the crab walked, a quarter of the way, and we just suddenly heard, ah! Because it fell. It fell down a slope or like a little cliff and hurt itself. Like, oh, the poor raccoon. Because it wasn't looking where it's going. I love that so much. It stands out in my mind so much. The raccoon's like, I don't think it died, but the other 2 started frantically shuffling after it. It was funny as hell. Like, watch where you're going, bud.
That gang of raccoons is always around the campsite. I see them like every other year, essentially. Those 3 raccoons specifically. They've managed to
the 3 stooges of the campsite.
Yeah. They know how to work it, that's for sure.
And I brought apples.
To the campsite?
Yeah, remember?
Because, yes.
And I sauteed the apples. And I sauteed them in butter and cinnamon and brown sugar, and it was really good. It was like a little apple pie, and we ate it on toast. It was really good.
And we made you French toast the Canadian way, which is you have to add maple syrup to it. I don't understand why you think French toast is good with just egg and toast.
Well, you mix the egg and the milk, and you dip the toast in it, and then you cook it, and you're done.
Ew.
You can dip it in maple syrup if you want. That's up to you. It will be offered, but it's not going to be poured onto it, That's optional. You can also get powdered sugar on the toast if you want it a little extra sweet. That's just how we do it here.
That's just soggy egg bread.
Yes.
It's not French toast. That's soggy egg bread.
You'd rather have soggy egg maple bread, I guess.
No, that's French toast. The maple makes it French toast. It becomes French.
Yeah, Canadian food's good. Every time I come home from Canada, I try to find the Canadian food and I can't find it. This time it's the Balkan yogurt. I like it because it tastes like so smooth and whipped, and I think it's really great. And I came home trying to find it and I couldn't find it, and I'm like, and it's a Canadian only brand that I had. I have no way to get it. Absolutely no way where I live to get it. I'm so upset about that. Like, the first year, I was like, I'm gonna look for cheese curds. What a fool I am. There's no cheese curds where I live. I'm not gonna get any fucking cheese curds. And then when I finally found one in some off market, there was literally just mozzarella. I was like, there's no squeak at all. This is mozzarella balls. Don't lie to me. Authentic cheese curds. This is the least bit authentic. Tis mozzarella balls. No authenticity. Matsu. No, like, this isn't cheese curds at all.
I mean, I'm still, although, laughing at that pea meal you got, that was like thin as like a sheet of paper.
Yeah, it really was.
They sliced it so thin and gave it to you, and I was like, "That's not a good cut. That's like nothing's there. You can blow on it."
We went to a breakfast place, and the pea meal was so thin. It was so, and I'm used to, this is my 4th time in Canada, so I'm used to having like big, chunky, thick pea meals. So that was like, wow. Does it even have moisture in it? Is it even still juicy at this level of thinness? Who knows? I'm gonna eat by my parfait. I've got strawberry parfait.
Oh yeah, I should eat lunch.
Yeah.
There's a cat on me though. I have troubles. There's a cat.
Take the cat with you.
I have been moving all day, and he just keeps lying back down. So I think, I don't know. He's such a cute little kitty cat.
What else happened?
Everybody eat. If you haven't eaten, by the way. Eat your food and drink your water.
I'm trying to think of what else happened in camping. We did a lot of hiking.
So much happened.
Because before I went to Canada, I was talking to my doctor of how my leg was doing, and he's like, at this point in your recovery, some light hiking would do you some good to basically help the leg and the muscles start working more properly on rough terrain, but like light, and like get them working on rough terrain. You know, make sure that the nerves are like healing correctly as well, because some of the nerve damage I have is nerves misfiring. So like, I stepped the wrong way, and they don't go off properly, and it just shoots pain up my leg instead. That's totally unpleasant. And we're just trying to like get everything used to, you know, working like a correct leg again. And some of that is stop walking on only smooth terrain, walk on rough terrain, get your leg used to rough terrain, get it adjusted to rough terrain. You know, make the muscles work correctly on rough terrain. You can't like heal correctly when you're only walking on smooth surface. And to that I say fair. Like, I understand why he said hiking. So we did a good amount of hiking, and that was pretty good. I couldn't do the one of the hikes in full. I think I stopped less than halfway, but it is what it is. Because I just couldn't do it. I was getting wiped out.
Make it so you could get to like the 1/3 section of that trail so that we could see the lookout point there. But we didn't even make it there because it was a lot hillier than I remembered it being.
Yeah. I mean,
things you don't notice when you can just walk.
You're like built, okay? Just get some nerve damage and you'll realize how hard the things you do are.
I don't want it, though, Sunny.
You're just built. That's the problem. You're just built.
First year I started working as self-employed farmer, I twisted my ankle so bad that it hurt for a few weeks at a time, and I was like, "This is terrible." But it healed because I didn't mistreat it. But like, I don't want that, please. I need to actually. The only thing I know how to do is all physical. So if I lose my ability to be physical, my brain will not help me.
Yeah, like I can say when my leg got messed up, the depression skyrocketed at an ungodly level, like no one ever saw. It was not good because I didn't know if I was good. I mean, I'm nearly healed now. I'm actually very close. I would say I'm like 95% of the way there. Because you saw how I was in the last few days. I was doing really, really damn good. I was being able to walk up and down stairs, and it only took. I could stand for about 6 hours. and non-squishmat before the pain just started
down.
sinking into my leg and it started seizing up. So 6 hours of standing is my current limit, which sounds like a lot, but keep in mind, before I got disabled, I could easily stand for 12 without really much of any pain, only a couple aches. So having 6 hours and then having like pain just shoot up through my leg, sucks. I'm not all the way there to what I know I'm capable of. But I was able to do 6, and then I figured that out when I was doing the apple day, and because once I hit 6, I think I did apples for 9 hours. Those last 3 hours were so hard. I was in so much pain. But like the first 6, I was fine. So that's good.
I left you to your own devices and told you to take a rest if you needed it and relax, and you pushed yourself for 9 hours straight to process a whole shit ton of apple. I come home and you're like, I'm dead. And I'm like, why are you dead?
Apple.
I told you to rest.
I like cooking apple. Even before we left, it was the morning before we left, and I'm still processing apple. I made apple cider, so she has like 3 jugs of cider now. And I also cut up a whole bag of apples and just rapidly took the slices and threw them in the freezer. So you can make a 4th jug of cider if you want to. And then I was cutting up like 2 giant freezer bags of tomato. Mm-hmm. So you got so much food in your freezer now. And I'm doing this like rapidly before I'm getting on a plane. I'm like, go. That's fucking crazy. But you have food now. You can't come to me and say, I'm hungry, there's nothing to eat. I'm like, open your goddamn freezer. You remember all that food I put in there? You're a liar.
Sunny, I'm hungry. I haven't gotten something to eat yet.
Well, you can't say you don't have anything to eat.
It's true,
That's
but I haven't
different.
gotten
You can't say I don't have anything to eat.
Go
You
find
do.
myself food. The more we talk about all the apples in my fridge, the more I'm getting hungry. So you keep chatting on about other things. I'll be back.
Food. Oh, and also I filled her freezer with spaghetti sauce.
Holock 228 just subscribed.
I have the sauce.
Hello, sorry for being late.
It needs more herbs in it because
so
I have no herbs.
But hope you had a lot of fun.
Thank you, Holock. Thank you for being here 4 months, even though I was gone. Thank you for your sub. I appreciate it a lot.
Figure out what to eat. I'm not gonna have apples today.
I mean, you could just walk outside and pick one and just eat it.
Yes, I could.
You can do it. They're right there.
It could fall on my head too. I just need to take a rake and have a whole pile of them. Then I have to sort through them to figure out which ones are not full of something.
I was too scared to pick
Only
them up
I
off
had
the
a good
ground.
companion to come sort things.
Can you pay my bills?
No, I can't even pay my own.
I need to work. Hey,
okay, I will go eat food, okay? Wow, you keep going on.
I mean, if VTubing works out really well and I sell stickers and I do like rigging and artwork and that works out really well, I could potentially visit Canada longer or maybe even visit twice a year if I actually make a decent amount of money. And who knows if that'll happen. But I'm just saying, because it's not like a company could get mad at me. I am the company. I'm self-employed right now. That's the dream. The dream. What else happened when I was camping? I drew a mushroom. We saw so many mushrooms hiking on this camping trail. There was just an ungodly amount of mushroom. Holy God, there were so many mushroom. I drew the mushroom. I cannot show you the mushroom I drew because the mushroom, I wrote the date and the location of the mushroom. So everyone will know where I was camping because I wrote where it was so I don't forget. I decided when I was in Canada, I brought a little sketchbook with me that I have not drawn anything in because it's always the first drawing of the sketchbook that makes you like basically like stun locked into I can't draw because it's the first drawing. And if anyone opens it, it's the first thing they'll see, right? And you want it to be good. And you might even want to theme your sketchbook, but you don't know how to do that. And like once you start, it's over, right? Once you start, it's done. It's done forever. So I decided that when I was on the hiking trail that, you know what? I'm going to draw tiny little plants that I see in this mini sketchbook with pen. And I'm gonna like write where I drew them. And this sketchbook is almost gonna be like almost like a passport book on its own of where I've been. Like it's like a little logbook of I was here and I saw a little dandelion. You know, and it has no images of like where I actually was, nothing like beautiful landscaping. It's just like I saw a leaf and it looked cool and I drew it in this sketchbook. And I drew it here. So people will look through it and be like, wow, she's been in all these locations. And they're like pictures of maple leaves and mushrooms. But like, I think that's fun. I think that's can be fun. I think drawing things that are really small and taking a moment to appreciate all the tiny little things around you where you are is like nice. So that's the thing I'm doing now. So when I go traveling anywhere, I have my sketchbook with me. And if I find a cute little thing that I want to draw, I'll do it. And I'll write down where it was. And it'll be a fun little thing for me. Right now, there's just the mushroom. Nothing else. Just mushroom. I want more of my parfait. But that'll be fun. That'll be loads of fun. So next year, I'm probably going to fill it a whole bunch. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And I think when we got home from the camping trip, we just didn't do anything. I think we did nothing at all. I think we had just a day of chill, do nothing, fuck shit. And then we had to go and pick up someone else to hang with. And that was pretty sick and fun. But yeah, it was just like chill. I'm trying to remember this whole trip. It was 3 weeks. And I was trying to not say when I left and when I got back as to not like risk any kind of doxification. Why are you guys all feeding Doodle pork? Oh, and Pork was there. Yeah, I met up with Pork again. Why not? I love how I gave Doodle all these foods and you only feed Doodle pork. I drew all these foods and you only feed Doodle like pork half the time. Like it's just pork, must feed the pork. You're not feeding the pork, you're feeding pork to Doodle. You're feeding the cat. You're feeding the meow meow. You're feeding pork to the meow meow. What is up with that? I want more parfait. I'm hungry. Yeah, you do use a cookie sometimes. It's true. It's also big cookie. Do not feed Doodle another cat. That's called cannibalism. You won't fox me? Are you saying I'm a fox mama or something now? What are you trying to say? You're saying I look like a nice old lady? Would you really compliment me so much as to say I look like a nice old lady? Please. Say I look like a nice old lady. I'm a foxy grandma. That'd be the biggest compliment is someone saying I'm like a foxy grandma. Because that would mean I'm not a toddler anymore. Foxy grandma. Doodle eats cats. Good lord, no. Doodle does not eat cats! Doodle does not eat cats. Or dogs. Doodle is sophisticated. Doodle has standards. Standard higher than your standard. Doodle have good standard. Foxy grandma that looks like a fresh college student. Doodle does not eat cats. Doodle does not eat cats. Doodle's not a cat eater. When is Car gonna get back with her lunch? I wonder what she's gonna eat for lunch. I know what's in her fridge. I'm thinking about what she's gonna eat. She might eat the leek casserole I made her. Yeah, everyone knows like 1,000-year-old fox spirits look like teenage girls. It's true. It's so true. She might make a sandwich. She might make spaghetti, but then she's gonna be like 20 minutes, so I hope she's not making spaghetti. She might eat a granola bar. She might eat cereal. I'm like thinking through what she's got. Her fridge is so small. Sunny the Wise Wolf? Yeah! She might... I don't think she has any eggs. I remember what she has. She might, yeah, she got some apple. She could eat apple for lunch, but I think she'll get hungrier. What else does she have? I don't think there's any stir fry left. I think that's gone. Yeah, the stir fry's gone. She can't have that. She might, she could eat ice cream for lunch, which would be really bad for her. Card, if you're listening, don't eat ice cream for lunch. I know it good. She could have toast. She could have toast. She could have grilled cheese. She could have grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is an option. I did bring her some cheese. She might have pierogi. She might, I don't know what she got. Yay! Thank you for my scarf and hat. She might, I don't know what she's gonna eat. But those are like the options she's got, unless she wants to be creative. How are you? I got back from Canada. And I bought so much shit. I save up all year for this trip. I just don't buy things all year. And I'm like, all right, in Canada, it's time to spend money. Everything's half the price. Everything is half the price in Canada. We went to a restaurant, a breakfast place, right? And I added up the total of the food, like how much it costs and what I got. And then I checked a breakfast place where I live, right? And I priced it out with all the food items, how much it would cost me to get these food items at my breakfast place. Or like, you know, relatively close, like potatoes or hash browns. I'm putting them in the same category. It's spuds. It's the same amount of spuds. You know, screw it. Like, I'm getting as close as I can to the exact foods, and I'm pricing it out, how much it would cost. And it literally costs exactly twice as much where I live to buy the same amount of food as in Canada after the price conversion. Which is bullshit in my opinion. So when I go to Canada, I spend money because I'm not spending that much money. It's really not that much compared to where I live. Where I live is expensive. Expensive. Canada's like, oh, I can afford food now, suddenly. Don't worry, food prices in America will soon double, so next time you go to Canada, it'll be like a fourth the price. True. Next year, it'll be a fourth the price. I'll be like, wow. It's so expensive where I live. Like, listen, I was at a table eating with some friends. There were, 4 of us, and we were at a more fancy restaurant. It was like themed to the area. Like, you know when you're at a tourist area and you have those like themed places that like try to make themselves like an attraction almost to get people to come in? It was a little bit a ways, but it still had that whole vibe going on, right? Like that kind of like attraction vibe. Like, hey, come to our restaurant. We got this whole like cool funky theme going on, right? So the price is going to be naturally higher because of that, because you're not just paying for food, you're paying to go into the restaurant. So we went to one of those, and there are 4 of us, and we all had seafood. So we had like fish and stuff, right? Like we have seafood, so it's inherently going to be more expensive than say like having chicken, because we all had seafood, if I remember right. And we all had drinks. I had a Shirley Temple. I gained an addiction to Shirley Temple while I'm there. We all had the seafood. We all had drinks. And I believe we had an appetizer as well. And the total cost of this, after taxes, and then converted to USD, was only a little over 100. And I couldn't fucking believe that, because if this was where I lived, that'd probably be like well over 200. So this was like the food in Canada, it was so low cost. I was so happy about how low the costs were. Like a restaurant of 4 with an appetizer with seafood having it be only like a little over 100 USD just fucking blew my mind. Like I couldn't believe that. Like that's it. That's it. That's more than affordable. Wow. Damn. And like here, it's like you can't go to a restaurant unless it's fast food because your meal is going to be like $50 on its own practically. Like you can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. Oh, and I think that was after tipping as well. It was after tax and after tip. It was only a little bit. 100 for everyone or individually? For everyone. All 4 people. Seafood, appetizer, drinks, tax, and tip. A little over 100 USD. I could not fucking believe it. It was so cheap. But the food was really good. It was not cheap food in the slightest. It was very good food. And it was this fun themed restaurant. And that was the price. And I was like, this is why I spend money in Canada. I could be like I can afford things. I'd be like a person in Canada. Shirley Temple is like a fake alcohol. There's no alcohol in it, but they mix some juices together so you can go to a bar and feel like you're getting a drink, even though you're not actually getting a drink. It's kind of like that, but it's very nice. It's a nice fruit blend. Yeah, restaurant prices in America are completely not affordable at this point, and I think a lot of restaurants are going belly up because of that. Meanwhile, in Canada, I can eat wherever I want, basically, because I can pretty much afford any location because it's like half the price or less. And I'm like, wow, I can actually eat out. In Canada, I feel like a rich lady. It's so nice. I feel like a rich lady in Canada. I mean my parfait. Card is still gone. That's okay. Wolf is a bit farther out than I want to go. Oh, Disneyland. Yep, that'll jack it up a lot. Like, at that point, they know you're trapped there and you have to eat their food. They know that. What about Japan? What about Japan? Is it cheaper in Japan, too? What about Japan? Finish your message. What about Japan? Japan food is pretty cheap. Oh, nice. Now, getting there is the expensive part. And having a friend whose house you can crash at. Because God forbid we go to hotels at these rates. I get into Russia and everything's dirt cheap. I think I'll wait till some certain events maybe calm down before even considering going off continent right now, though. Right now we're staying on the continent. We're staying on the continent right now. But European food fascinates me. I do like some European food. I also don't like some European food. So who knows? Who knows? Eating outside in Israel is so expensive. Even the US was cheaper, but not by much. Damn! Alright then. We're comparing food prices around the world. Apparently Japan is very cheap. I wonder which is cheaper, Japan or Canada right now. But that's weird though, because isn't like fruit in Japan like $1 billion, and they'll like individually wrap them in like gold foil or some shit, and they're like, look, an apple. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I've seen, like, pictures of, like, how sometimes the fruit is, like, packaged, and I'm like, they're treating the fruit like it's a newborn or something. And then I'll hear about the price of a watermelon and shriek. Like, all I know is that fruit in Japan is so expensive. Like, good God. And now you're telling me Japanese food is cheap. I don't really fully believe you. Japan, probably, I think Japan, I don't know. I know their fruit is, like, ungodly high.
Hi, everyone.
Like, hi. Yeah, you're back. What you got?
I got noodles.
Yeah.
I made myself elbow noodles to top up the bug noodles in the fridge.
To top off
I figured I might as well use those up.
The bug ones?
The bug ones, yeah.
Yeah. Those bug noodles are fun. I like them. I couldn't find any here. I looked. I looked in the bulk section of the grocery and I was like, there's no bug noodle. What's the point in living? I want bug noodle.
No bug noodle.
No bug noodle. I want bug noodle. Bug noodle. I want bug noodle.
By the way, we have bug noodles here in Canada, but, it's just fun stuff.
You have what?
Bug noodles here in Canada.
Yeah.
Chat.
I have bug noodles in Canada. I'm going to go to Canada and have noodles shaped like a bug. You want bug
how many people thought it was noodles made out of bugs.
No, it's just shaped like bug. We're not crazy.
Right, one fell on the floor and it looked like it escaped. It was funny.
I did. I took a picture of it. It was escaping. And then we had them in spaghetti sauce, so they looked like they were bleeding human blood.
Good and horrifying at the same time.
Where was I? We were camping. Is there anything I'm forgetting about the camping?
Let's see. We did just kind of chill with camping for a bit there.
Yeah,
actually. We did a lot of like making s'mores at the night. Oh. Sorry, I sat down for a second to eat, and my cat just turned around, looked at the bowl, and put his face in it.
Oh my god. He wants noodle.
No, these are my bugs, not yours.
He wants them.
Yeah, we did see the raccoons.
I saw a baby bear. And I was like, we're driving there, and I'm like, oh, a baby bear. And then I was like, there's a baby bear.
There's black bears around here. They're just tiny bears, though. They're not grizzlies.
No, they're not grizzlies, but I still freaked out because that was a bear, and it was a baby. And where there's a baby, there's a mama. And it was nowhere near the campsite, but that didn't stop me from freaking the fuck out.
And when we went on the trail, we were following a moose trail.
Yeah, we were. We saw the hoof prints in the ground. I took a picture. It was cool as fuck. But it looked like it had been a while since it had been there. Like, it wasn't there like an hour ago, for example. So we're fine. I'm pretty sure we would have heard it if it was just there anyways.
No, moose are quiet.
Oh.
Like, super quiet. They're huge, but you don't notice they're there, man.
How do moose get around forests with big old antlers anyway? I mean, their antlers are huge and the trees are close together. How do they get through?
Man, I don't know. They're just pretty good at it. Just weird.
They got these big horns, and they're just like, yeah, I'm walking here. I'm like, how? It's your pig. You got these big horns. Do they get stuck in the branches? You know, like, do moose ever just get stuck and they just die there? Because they can't get out because of the,
antlers can fall off. So if it does get stuck, it's a possibility it just pops off.
That would probably hurt a lot. I mean, it is attached to its head.
It's seasonally. It's seasonally attached to its head, I believe.
Oh, I saw a giraffe.
Oh yeah, that too.
I saw
not really a wildlife though. We were driving by a zoo.
And I saw a little giraffe. It wasn't that big of a giraffe. It was a little one.
No,
I say, having not seen a giraffe before, it wasn't like the giraffes on TV.
Knaps is asking Black Bear, do you want us to like expound on the information of what a black bear is, or
if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lying down. If it's white, good night. That's all I remember. I think Wolf told me that, and I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
A wild giraffe
in Canada where there's polar bears, you have to have a gun on you if you're going for a hike.
Yeah.
Like, it's mandated.
A good shotgun.
Yep.
A good automatic shotgun. A good shotgun.
Black bears are soft, fluffy, kind of. As long as you don't get in between them and their cubs, you're fine.
See, the thing is, I'm scared of bears. Like, I have nightmares regular about being mauled by a bear. So that's not stopping my fear of the bear. Like, I'm fine around this bear. I had a bear bell because I was, so scared of the bears. Even though I would have been fine. I mean, if that bear's hungry, if that bear's sit on you, it's over. You're not gonna win.
If that bear's hungry, it'll eat berries.
That bear hungry and looking at you like. That bear hungry and looking at you.
Black
It's
bears
over.
don't really hunt
A
giant
bear
prey.
outswim, outclimb, outrun
you.
you. If the bear wants you, you're not going to live. It's over. It's over, man. If that black bear wants to eat you, you're eaten. You don't get to live. You're done. It can do whatever it wants. It's a fucking bear.
You have to get heard of a black bear hunting humans.
A bear can like outrun your car sometimes. If it lets it eat you, it's over. We recruit bears for our army.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
But you don't actually, right?
No, I've heard of that. And I've heard of it happening.
I don't like that. No, I don't want to go with a military bear. I don't want a whole new round of nightmares. I don't want those kind of nightmares, man. I don't want that. I'm good. I don't want military bear nightmares. Guard bears, sick 'em, get 'em. Like, no. Bears in their army, man, you guys are nuts.
No, you weren't in the hoop house with the tomatoes when I got scared of the hornworm, were you?
No, I don't think so.
Because you didn't get to see the hornworm.
No.
Because like I'm not scared of bears, I'm not scared of spiders, I'm not scared of many things that I can encounter in the wild. I don't like hornworms, and they're just big caterpillars, and that's all they are. There's nothing scary about them at all. I dislike them immensely.
I'm Googling a hornworm.
They can't even move fast. They're just a big chonky worm that's about the size of your thumb, man.
Is it the green one?
Yeah, with a little spiky off the tip. They can't even sting you. I'm scared of them.
It looks like a caterpie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh yeah, you don't have to be scared of bears. Meanwhile, I'm like,
I like a giant worm. You're also scared of giant moths, which makes me a little sad because I love giant moths. I love moths.
I've held one in my hand before and realized the fear inside me, okay?
I love moths and I love mollusks. Those are like my favorite kinds of bugs. And I mean, I guess butterflies, but everyone likes butterflies. Like, I'm not really counting that. I'm kind of like odd love of bugs. I like moths and I like mollusks. That's what I like. When did that link get there? Has the link always been there? I'm clicking my own link. What is this? Where's this gonna take me? It's my own stream. Oh, interesting. I didn't know this was a thing.
Commands?
Yeah, all commands. We don't have some of these commands. I don't have a exclamation mark skip or timer or add points or nuke. These aren't here. These aren't
I'll go get my water bottle. Thank you, Ty.
Yeah, you gotta water the pumpkin.
I'm eating, but I should eat water. Yeah, I should eat water too.
Yeah, eat water too. Eat the water. I think after the camping trip, we just took a...
Isn't talking about camping, then we got waylaid.
After the camping trip, we just took a day to do nothing. Just to chill. Do nothing. Just chill. Chill time only.
I dragged you to work.
Yeah, you did drag me to work. It was fun. I was surrounded by tomato.
Yeah, you were in your happy house in a tomato tunnel. And you kept finding 4-leaf clovers everywhere.
It's true. It was great. What is happening in this chat? What is happening? What's happening? I don't know what's going on. Send help immediately. What is going on?
Nom 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 nom.
Huh. Oh, remember, you can have grilled cheese. You still have cheese for me. You have a whole other thing of cheese you haven't opened yet. From me.
Yeah, I don't want to open it. It'll start going bad.
Make grilled cheese from it.
I also have that frozen leek casserole, and I don't want to eat it because then it'll be gone.
Oh my god, eat it. I'll send you the recipe. The leek casserole is not hard to make. It's quite easy. The hard part is cleaning the leek. That's the hard part.
Yeah, but you made this one.
And you can make one too.
Yeah, but if I eat it, then the one you made will be gone.
And what's OP1 from Spice and Wolf? All the music you're hearing is from Spice and Wolf. I'm literally just playing the OST. Spice and Wolf original soundtrack to Focus was playing right now. You can find it on YouTube. It's a picture of Hollow looking sad. That's what it is. And you eat your food, and you've got all the spaghetti sauce now, and you have all the tomato to make more.
It's true. I have a whole
jumbo
crisper full
bags of
tomatoes
tomato.
that are slowly going bad too. That I need to figure out.
You have a what? A full of tomato?
The crisper. My crisper is full of tomatoes. Did you not notice?
So what is?
The fruit crisper.
The fruit crisper?
Yeah. The
What?
drawer at the bottom. It's called a crisper, right? I'm not wrong, right?
The what?
Crisper, right?
What?
The crisper.
The what?
It's a fruit crisper.
What?
It's a drawer in your fridge for making sure your fruit stays crisp.
The what?
Ah, I'm going crazy here. Help.
What? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Kidapps. You get it.
You made for your fruits and veggies. You mean the fruit drawer?
Yeah, a crisper.
Why do you call it that?
Because it's called okay.
Why? I don't even like putting them in the drawer because I feel like it makes them go bad. Oh, let's keep it humid so it can mold. Let it be dry and cracker. At least it'll still be good.
Oh, speaking of dry, I went upstairs to check out what was in my fridge, and guess what's in individual containers that is completely dried out?
What?
The beans.
Oh no, the beans!
They're just dried beans in my fridge now. They're like completely husked, and I'm like, well, I'm not eating those, but I guess I should sort those eventually.
I mean, can you harvest the bean seeds in the beans and grow them? Are they at a stage where they're growable?
Oh, probably. I mean, for the most part, beans like that too probably have some sort of stratification when it comes to winter. So, like,
you could try to harvest the seeds and grow them. Just grow some beans.
Yeah.
Grow some beans.
Maybe make my giant windows, like, turn them into a little, like, winter bean house or something.
I like how we barely talked about Canada, and we're an hour and a half in.
Hey, we've kind of talked about Canada. You went camping.
Yeah, I went camping. There were raccoons and bears.
Yeah, we kept going into town.
And a flushable toilet! There was a flushable toilet in camping. Remember the flushable toilet? Like, most of the time, you shit in a big vat and it smells awful, but this one had a flushable toilet. Not to say it didn't go in a big vat, but, like, it flushed. So it didn't smell.
You step on a pedal and it flush it. And then,
It was a pretty dope toilet for camping. I've never, like, been camping and just had, like, a toilet like that just went into the big vat, but it did flush, so it wasn't stinko.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
Not all the toilets there are like that. Campsite has, like, very few that are that flushable type. I think that might have been one of the only ones.
Maybe some got broke and got replaced, like, with these nicer ones. Might be what it is. But I like it. I like my flushable toilet. Flushing toilet, pretty great when camping. Taking a shower when camping, also pretty great.
Yeah. I kept bringing you there, too.
And we had a lot of food, and we had s'mores and celebration cookies that we cannot buy in America. Unless you want to buy $30 for one package of celebration cookies that cost like 4 CAD for some reason. Which is still cheap, by the way. Yeah. 4 CAD for cookies is cheap. And then we went home and we chilled. And then we, thinking.
You can do it.
We went to a festival, if I'm getting this right.
Oh yeah, the festival.
We went to a festival. I'm not going to specify anything about the festival, but we went to a festival.
I dressed you up to the nines.
I got dressed up for the festival. Somehow the clothes fit me, despite that me being like more than a foot shorter than you.
Yes, because they almost didn't fit me when I first got them.
Yeah.
They're definitely, I think, from Japan, and it's like when I first got them, I was like, I can kind of fit into these, and so I was like, oh, you know what, Sunny probably could fit into these now because I got those.
Here we are.
Like
I fit into them just fine. Well, relatively fine. They were a little bit tight on me too. I'm like a beanpole, so that says something. And we went to the festival, and we met up with Everest here, with Emmy at the festival, and we had a good time at the festival. And I bought some things at the festival. Not all of it came home with me because it simply did not fit into the bags. So yeah, that happened at the festival.
On my counter now because of you.
Yeah, you got some stuff because of me.
Well, it'll go to you eventually.
Yeah, it'll go to me eventually. We had a good time at the festival.
The festival.
And then we left the festival.
The festival.
And then Everest stayed with us for a good while after the festival. The festival. And then we farmed and did fun things. I planted the clover like before I left, and then it got mowed. And I'm so sad about that. Alexa played this.
I went to all the work and effort to get that one patch of 4-leaf clover, and then you planted in a spot in the yard that I didn't know where it was, and I think my brother ran it over with a lawnmower.
Yeah. Hey, if it was meant to be, it'll grow back more 4-leaves. If it was meant to be, if this is a strong 4-leaf, it'll grow more.
Yeah.
If it's strong and it believes in itself, there will be more in the future. I picked mini tomato. I love picking tomato.
Dragged you to the farm.
I went in the hoop house of tomato. It made me so happy to be in the hoop house of tomato.
Because there was like an arch of tomatoes over your head.
Yeah, it made me so happy. It's all I ever dreamed of. I would literally look at pictures online of people in hoop houses full of tomatoes, picking tomatoes, and I'd be like, man, I wish that were me. I want to be in a hoop house full of tomato plants picking tomato. I want that to be my life. And then I did it. I'm so happy I was given the opportunity to pick tomatoes for no reason. It just made me delighted. And then I got fed steak, and that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Guys, I feel like such a fancy lady. And then we did a lot of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I helped you at farmer's market.
Yeah.
I bought maple syrup that I couldn't take home. Too many milliliters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were like, well, how do you keep smiling all the time? And I was like, I just
it hurt. It was like 5 hours. I was like, ow, my mouth. You're like, yeah, you smile like,
outside of those hours too, right? I have a naturally smiley face, okay?
It hurts so bad. Listen,
I'm pretty sure I've practiced since I was a child.
It's one thing to smile when you like want to smile. It's another thing to force it for several hours and just be like, oh, my mouth, it hurts.
So you were forcing it. I was not.
Well, I mean, I wasn't talking to the customers. I was just there, like, replacing, like, Swiss chard for fun. So, like, yeah.
That just makes it sound like you were in the bin where the Swiss chard should have been, but you were just replacing it for fun.
Yeah, I was just hanging out with the Swiss chard in the bin, being like, it's me and the food. It's me and the food. And I adventured the farmer market. That was pretty great.
Yeah.
I had a fun time doing that. There was someone selling Mexican food, and I was really shocked about that because I was like, I mean, I haven't seen any like anyone selling Mexican food in Canada. There's Mexican food, so I bought some. It was good. I mean, it's usually like very Canadian, European food. I was like pretty shocked about that. Yeah. Else is like fast food. You don't really see that so much.
Yeah, and it's
that's
hard to
true.
apparently
I was
get
in
the
Mexico. That
spices.
little kid was right.
Yeah, you were in Mexico. So much candy. Sorry, I'm thinking of the what churros it was.
Yeah, it was churros.
That just made me think of all the sweet things you've left me with. That I'm like, I don't eat as many sweet things as everybody else. I don't even eat as many sweet things as the normal average
come on.
person.
It's not that much.
I'm gonna be donating it to my friends around.
It's not that much.
It's not that much.
It's not that
how
much.
How many chocolate marshmallow cakes have I eaten?
That wasn't my fault. That was not my fault. We could have given all those to Clark. It was not my fault. Not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't buy those. Someone else bought us those. That's not my fault. You can't blame me for those chocolate cakes. You can't blame me for those chocolate cakes. Not my fault. It's not my fault.
Oh, I did manage to find somebody for your banana ice cream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's good ice cream.
My brother's girlfriend. She apparently likes banana ice cream.
There you go. There you go. That's good. What about all those like sour strips that I bought and then I ate like 2 because they're kind of dry and I didn't like that.
They'll be coming to the girls' night that I go to and going to all the girls. Because I do not eat those.
I see.
I know a friend at the girls' night who just loves sour candies, so I'm sure they'll be eating quick.
I like sour candies, but these ones were just like unexpectedly harder and drier than I'm used to, so I just didn't really go for them. I was like, sacrifice them to the girls, yes. Feed the women sour food. Feed them sour food. Feed the women sour food. We went to Miniso, which I feel like was a mistake. And I mean, like, don't bring me to a Miniso. Don't.
That's a trick. Bring her to a Miniso. She'll be so happy.
I will spend my money at Miniso.
If you want to cheer her up, bring her to a Miniso.
It's true. Miniso does cheer me up. Makes my mood so much better when I'm brought to a Miniso. I got all these cinnamon roll shelves. And I got like this hair towel thing. And I got a cinnamon roll pencil pouch. And I'm like looking to my side to see what cinnamon rolls we got. I got a little cinnamon roll mirror thing. And I got some cinnamon roll tissues. And I got like cinnamon roll stuff in general. What else? Like, wait, I got so many cinnamon roll stuff. I got some cinnamon roll Band-Aids in here. And I got some cinnamon roll hooks so I can put my streaming sign up on my door on my cinnamon roll hook. And I got a little My Melody shopping basket because it was like mini and it was really cute and I have my medicine in there. And I bought a lot of things.
I just love how much you love cinnamon roll, and I'm pretty sure it's just because as far as I'm concerned, it's unofficial Iron Mouse merch.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
because I know nothing about Sanrio. All I knew was Hello Kitty for the longest time, and then I was like, wait, there's more than just the cat.
Same.
Iron Mouse makes cinnamon roll like she loves cinnamon roll so much that it's now like, well, yeah, cinnamon roll is very cute. Actually, I like cinnamon roll too.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, cinnamon roll is just off-brand Iron Mouse merch.
It pretty much is at this point.
That's all I know it for.
There are 4 reasons I like cinnamon roll. Reason 1 is that it's cute. Like, it's important that it's cute, right? We like it. It kind of looks like a bunny, even though it's a pug. I'm going to think of it as a bunny my whole life. 2, I do like it because Iron Mouse likes it. Like, when your Oshi like the thing, you kind of end up liking the thing too, right? Your Oshi like it, you see it nonstop, you kind of like it. 3, I like that it is my favorite color, is what all cinnamon roll merch is, which is like a light Easter blue, is my favorite color. And when I buy cinnamon roll, pretty much everything is that light Easter blue color. So, like, I enjoy that I can get a cute thing. And it's always that color.
Cause Senna94 just gifted 1 subs.
Ooh.
Yeah! Thank you! Thank you for the gifty subby! Thank you. And 4 is that it's pastel colored. I don't like things that are bright colored as much. I prefer pastels, as if my outfit wasn't like obvious about that. So like I get this nice light blue pastel color with a cute little guy that my Oshi likes, and I'm like, it's a win. I like that. And I like that pretty much all Sanria items are very pastel colored. Because like usually when I go shopping for like just office stuff, it's either like gray, white, black, or neon. And like no one sells anything in a nice pastel color except Sanrio. So I'm pretty much locked into Sanrio merch to get nice things that I want. I mean, how often have you gone to a store to get a little shelf and it's like just white? Or black.
Or gray.
Yeah, it's ugly colors. I hate that.
So dull and unimaginative.
It's just these ugly ass colors, and like I would rather have the cute shit and enjoy my life and be like, I'm putting my little pastel shelf. I have so much Miniso stuff in my room. It's kind of mental. I'm gonna eat more of my parfait now.
I've been slowly turning like all of my bathroom items into cinema roll things specifically. I'm like, well, it doesn't have to come out of the bathroom. I could just have a little themed bathroom. That's nice.
Oh, and one of my bags are also stuffed in it a cinema roll bath mat. I took a bath mat onto my planes to get home. I also have I realized that the airline I have increased the size of the width of the personal item you can bring. So when you go on a plane, you have your carry-on bag and your personal item, and then check-in bags if you want any other bags. And they all have to fit in this size requirement. And the personal item doubled the width of the bag. So I bought a cinema roll bag and then stuffed everything into this cinema roll bag because I realized I could bring double the amount of shit that I usually do. And I was very excited about that because I could actually bring stuff home. Oh, and of course, I also brought home a book that was definitely not purchased on Amazon and mailed to me because there wasn't room in my bag. It definitely came with me on the plane.
Yeah, because I brought you to the fancy tool store.
Yeah. It was a good book.
I love that store. Oh, there's so much nice stuff there. It's all expensive, but it's all actually good quality expensive rather than just brand name. Oh, so happy.
And now you have your fun little apple core slicer peeler to use that we haven't used yet.
It's true. You gotta have fun with that. Little table ones.
It's very fancy. It's so fancy. Also, it was cheap.
Very fancy. According to you, it was cheap.
Everything in Canada is cheap.
Oh man.
I like how in Canada I'm like rich lady and I go home and I can't afford a studio apartment at the wages I was originally making. I go from like being wealthy lady to like dirt broke. Just dirt broke. All right, I
live here and I feel dirt broke, so it's like
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm leaving chat to you.
Oh, okay.
Entertain them.
All right. I will see what I can do. Hi, chat. Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Anyone there? Hi, Di. Do you have any questions about the Canada visit? Because, like, I think we're pretty scatterbrained because we just experienced it all. And it's like, okay, we got to remember what we did. Just chill, like, because Sunny wants to chat about it. Bread and circuses. There's a circus? Where's this? I'll be part of the masses demanding for a circus. Well, Ty, if you're working right now, it's good that you're at least half paying attention to work, too. But yeah, it's like, I feel like we'll get all over the place, but there are a lot of apple trees here, and I do not have the time to do anything with them, so it was kind of nice to have Sunny over to deal with the apple trees. at least a little bit. She got me an apple picker while she was here too, because I didn't have one of those, and like I can't reach the tops of these trees. These apple trees have been like they've been neglected for about 5 years in terms of proper pruning. I'm just gonna go off on farm shit, but like if you don't properly prune an apple tree and keep it like at a level that you can harvest from, it is very, very difficult to get the apples, but also the tree itself starts to deteriorate really quick. So a lot of these apple trees actually aren't doing too well because of the fact that they had been heavily pruned before and then ignored for 5 years. And a lot of the apples are way, way up high and we can't get to them. And then the lower apples are all not doing well on these really, really sad branches. Anyways, I'll drink something, okay? You're gonna make me need to go to the bathroom. But yeah, I haven't really been drinking a lot today, so it's good to remember. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen a deflated pumpkin before? They're pretty funny looking. The ones that have become dehydrated, essentially. They just kind of right into like a little rush thing. I don't know what to call it. What do I call it? A dehydrated pumpkin. Have you ever heard the oh man, now I'm going to go off on this. Have you heard of vampire pumpkins before? This is the coolest thing to ever find out about, as far as I'm concerned. When I was reading a book on myths and legends. And I encountered the myth and legend of vampire pumpkins, which is in and of itself quite hilarious. Because apparently, if you leave a pumpkin out or on the vine after a proper harvest season, according to the folklore, I can't remember which region the folklore is from, but like they don't suck your blood. I don't know why they're called vampire pumpkins. Apparently, what they do is they start glowing and vibrate across the floor. They just go and that's it. It's like that's the myth of vampire pumpkins. Oh, I know the book I have actually. I'm gonna get so distracted by this. I'm gonna go grab my book. I'll be right back. I'm gonna read out the little line that it says about vampire pumpkins, just because, man, come on.
Hello?
I'm back.
You abandoned them when I abandoned them? What the fuck?
I didn't for long. I
What?
took 2 seconds. Okay?
I gave you 1 job. Down in the chat while I'm gone, and you left them too. What the fuck is this? You had 1 job. You had 1 job.
I was entertaining them, okay? I was keeping them on the edge of their
On what?
seat.
Silence?
Right, guys? Back me up, guys.
You're alone for so
take
long.
long
Oh
to
my
let you
god,
in the
you
bathroom.
abandoned
Gosh
them. We
darn
were
it.
abandoned, Sonny. They're saying they were abandoned. You failed them. You failed them.
Now you'll never know what I was talking about,
I
chat.
can't believe this. I'm leaving.
I'll never be able to read it out to you because Sunny's back and you've betrayed me.
I can't believe this shit. I'm leaving.
Well, this is your stream. You're leaving your own stream. Okay. All right. I guess I'll be in charge
Maybe.
now.
Yeah, are you gonna abandon
I
them
will be in
again?
charge.
Are you gonna abandon
No,
them
I
again?
had to get a book. I had to get a book,
You're gonna
okay?
abandon them again?
No, I had to tell them about vampire pumpkins, Sonny. You don't understand.
What?
You just don't understand me.
Vampire pumpkins. Tell me about the vampire pumpkins.
Well, I'm finding them in a book. Okay.
Mm.
Vampire pumpkin, origin, Romani, apparently. Eat pumpkins quickly, at least they turn into vampires. People aren't the only beings who can become vampiric. According to Balkan Romani folk traditions, hard-shelled, seedy fruits and vegetables can become vampires too.
and and
Although
do
melons
what?
and squashes can also be vampiric, pumpkins, maybe because of Halloween associations, have garnered the most attention. The
Mm-mm.
potential vampire is activated when a pumpkin is kept longer than 10 days or not consumed before Christmas. Leaving it out all night exposed to a full moon may activate transformation too. Not every pumpkin is guaranteed to turn into a vampire, just as not every corpse is expected to rise as one. Vampire pumpkins betray themselves by making growling noises or developing red, vaguely blood-like splotches on their shells.
So
In
like,
general, there is no need to worry about vampire pumpkins very much, as they don't possess teeth. They can't cause sudden, immediate harm. They are, however, unhealthy to keep around, as they gradually absorb psychic energy from those around them. If a person is debilitated with low energy and a weak aura, such pumpkins can eventually cause damage, although it is a very slow process. Vampire pumpkins also attract malevolent. I'm sorry, I'm laughing too hard. Malevolent spirits. You have to plunge a pumpkin in or other suspect produce into boiling water to kill them, then break them into pieces and discard.
okay, but what does a vampire pumpkin look like? Does it turn into a man, or does it just stay a pumpkin?
It's just a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin that growls and has blood splotches on it.
What the fuck? So if you were to take this isn't for OC development reasons, but
Oh.
if you were to take a pumpkin and carve it and make a scarecrow out of it and then leave it out and that turned into a vampire pumpkin, would it be able to walk around as the scarecrow?
Possibly.
Like you have a
just does
vampire
psychic
scarecrow?
damage as opposed to any other type of damage. I mean, you can probably do with this as much as you want. This
Oh my
legend
god.
is great.
We just have a scarecrow vampire. It just absorbs your vibe. It absorbs the vibes.
Yeah, your energy will very slowly be drained, and the only way you can actually be killed is if you already have a weak disposition.
Oh my god. It just absorbs the vibes.
It absorbs your vibes. Watch out.
Vibe checking pumpkin. Beautiful. What the absolute fuck?
Anyways, now you see why this was a necessary.
Oh, that's why you disappeared, because you were turning into the vampire pumpkin. That's why you abandoned chat.
I was finding the book. Okay, now I'll just slowly sap all their energy. I mean, what?
Oh my god, you're absorbing the vibes. Thy vibes! My vibes!
I do tend to eat the vibes of a room, that's for sure. I consume them, and then they become me.
Absorb the vibes, become one with everyone else's vibes, take all of their vibes. Oh, don't forget to hydrate. Taking the vibe.
I've been hydrated 3 times already. I'm continuously hydrating.
More.
Hello.
Take one tiny sip. One drop. They didn't say how much. A tiny sip.
I'm probably gonna finish this bottle of cinnamon roll.
Okay, what else did we do in Canada? We had a good time after we did a bunch of stuff, and I made stuff at Apple. We went on some tourism. We went on actual tourism. We toured. We went to a big waterfall. We went to we went to Niagara.
Waterfall, not one of the 7 wonders of the world that you can find in Canada. It's fine.
We did some tourism. We went to Niagara. We went under Niagara. We went in a tunnel under Niagara, and then we saw a pretty waterfall with a rainbow at the other side as we were below the waterfall. It was pretty sick as hell. How many other big waterfalls are there, man? I don't know how to tell you this, but waterfalls in general are big. Like, all of them. Like, if it's a waterfall, it's probably big. I think they have to be big. Don't they have to be big to be a waterfall? Did I take the boat? Waterfall. No, I'm scared of being on a boat. We're not taking that boat ever until I stop being afraid of a boat. For medical reasons, I'm scared of boats. Legally distinct big waterfall. Niagara is, like, pretty big. It's a pretty big waterfall. It's pretty great though. I love Niagara Falls. And we had a good time at Niagara Falls. Going under it, and we had some good food that was dirt cheap. And then we also went to a museum, and I met Pork and one other person at the museum, and we had a delightful time at the museum. It was great. Wait, I can do
It was
payback.
like a gang of people that all knew each other through Sunny. So we all got together with Sunny.
Yeah, everyone know me. We all get together. I just realized I can do payback to Pork right now for last year.
Oh.
Okay, so when we were at the museum, Pork was really interested in seeing ancient Greece because he really wanted to see some butts, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was full of. It was just ass everywhere. And that's where he wanted to go. And we're like, okay.
It requested to go to the Greek section, and we walked in, and there was all these marble statues with no heads and entirely naked bodies. And we're like, Pork?
And that's where he really wanted to go. We like took an extra detour to make sure we went there for him, and it was just ass everywhere. Just ass everywhere. Like, okay, Pork.
Because I was more tired than you. I couldn't stand up by the end of the day, and you were fine. And I'm like, man, she's the one who has to walk with a cane, and I'm sitting on the floor.
I mean, you had done a lot of driving before then just to even get there. Because again, tourism, not near us at all. So yeah.
It's that's true. I also I had worked the 3 days leading up to it almost.
Yeah, that's pretty much what killed you. I just chilled. I was so bad, I just chilled.
I was trying to get as much work in as possible, and then also right after work, I drove 3 hours, and it was like, oh. Oh, it might be that deep considering Pork. My legs are actually doing okay. They hurt a lot when I got back, but I've been careful to rest and just do nothing but sleep for days. Also because I just have been so goddamn tired that they're doing fine now. It's just my back that hurts. My back has just not stopped hurting for days. It's just been hurting for almost, it's gonna close in on a week of just pain. But that's okay. That's okay, because I got to go to Canada. My only suffering is currently just driving fatigue. I don't know. I gotta add up how many hours I drove all together because I kept driving around to make sure you got to all the different places.
Oh my god, I'm sorry every year that this happens to you.
It's okay. It's it's part of the vacation thing is to get around, but I'm the only one who can get around.
Yeah, I don't exactly have a car in Canada. It'd be kind of weird.
You could have driven my van.
Your left turns scare the shit out of me. I'm not left turning while I'm there. You have horrible road layout design. Your left turns are so bad.
My van in the driver's seat. You don't want to sit in the driver's seat.
Oh, hold on. I think I heard knocking, or it was my cat. Okay, give me just a moment.
Bing bong. I'm back. It's me. I'm in charge while she's gone. Do you guys want to hear more about other things? I could look up what else is in this book since I've got the book now. Yeah, Quebec would have been interesting. Sunny watching the road signs in Quebec. That's it feels like you go to a completely different country when you go to Quebec. Just because of how the signs change. Well, I don't know. I can look in. Sorry, this is jumping immediately to what Ty said. I don't know. I could look in the very back of the book and see what things we could look into.
I'm back. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Oh,
there are shark spirits.
So, the museum had also a lot of rocks and dinosaurs.
That's true.
It's pretty sick stuff. And art. And then we
almost missed the rock section.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't, because I love rocks. I love rock so much. Rock best, rock good, rock all that good with the world. And then I bought some stuff and we were done with the museum. And then an unfortunate thing happened after we were done. which is that we were really looking to go toward a Japanese barbecue. Everyone in this group of us 5 had been looking forward to it. I don't know how much each person was, but I was really looking forward to it because I'd never been to one of these kinds of barbecues before. Where it has like the grill on the table and it's a pay one all you can eat kind of thing, and they just like hand you meat and veggies and you just fry them and eat them right there. I was looking forward to this so much. You have no idea. And then we get to the restaurant and I didn't know to reserve a table. I've never had to do that before. And they quoted us at a 2.5-hour wait time.
We were hungry.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So we didn't go to the Japanese barbecue.
Yeah. By this point, I was sitting on the pavement because I was just
dead.
like, I'm
You're
out
so
of it.
dead. You're so hungry and dead.
So dead.
You're so
was
dead.
hungry.
And we saw across the street this other restaurant. And I was like, okay, I'm going to call them right now. I just need to know. So I call them on the phone. I'm like, hey, how long would it take to get a table? And they're like, what? They're trying to hear us over traffic. I'm like, okay, I'm back up. Okay. How long? And they're like, oh, you could have a table right now. The tables aren't all full. I was like, oh, really? And they're like, how close are you to us? And I'm like, I'm literally across the street. I'm looking at your location right now. I'm staring at you through the door. So we go to the place across the street, and he had a little reserved thing for the table we were sitting at. And he's like, oh, you're the girl on the phone. Like, yeah, it's me. So we went to this place across the street, and they were very, very good stuff at that restaurant. It was very good food. I think everyone at the table was disappointed about not having the Japanese barbecue, but the food there was good. At this other place, it was good. I had like a meat pasta, and the meat grade was literally a Wagyu grade meat for the pasta, and it wasn't that much money. And I was shocked about that. It was like less than 40 CAD, I think. And it had like Wagyu grade beef for the meat that went in the meat sauce and the pasta. I was like, holy shit.
I had a burger. Just because also I like watching you suffer whenever I order a burger in Canada.
Yeah.
I had the pickle on top of the bun this time.
It wasn't even a pickle. It was just a slice of... It was just a slice of QQ.
No, that was a pickle.
No. It was
Sunny,
bad.
cucumbers are pickles.
It was bad. No, they're pickles when they're pickled.
Yeah, it was pickled.
I don't accept it at all. I don't accept it.
It was a pickled cucumber.
I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I don't accept it at all. I don't like that. I don't like that they stuck it on the top. But I mean, other than that, other than the fact that they don't know how to make American food, the food was quite good.
I mean, don't know how to is again, it's the stacking issue with you. It has to be stacked a very specific way. And
yeah. There's a way to make a burger so it doesn't turn into a mess and everything's done correctly. You don't have wilted lettuce. You have melted cheese. There isn't sauce pouring out of it. There's ways to stack a burger, and you can stack them the wrong way. Canada has taught me that you can most certainly stack things the wrong way. I've learned that from you guys.
Too.
Yeah, every time.
Like I don't like burgers because of how messy they are, but apparently
because they're not
they don't
made right. They're not made right. That's why they're messy. Like that one restaurant we were at last year that had the one that I think I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was so close to a 10 out of 10. But for some reason, they poured the ketchup and mustard directly onto the beef patty itself. So it just poured off like water. Like, that's why your burger messy. They don't know what they're doing there. Like, everything else was perfect. They had, like, the right cheese. You know, they had, like, the right pickle. It was layered correctly. Except it missed 2 points because, one, the ketchup and mustard was directly on the meat patty, so it poured off. I didn't even taste it in the burger. It literally just watered off. And it lost a second point because my plate was covered in ketchup and mustard water. Because it was, like, heated up and just melted, basically. Like, why would you do that? So, like, these are the kinds of problems you keep having in Canada. You don't know how to make a burger for shit. Like... I wouldn't blame you for not liking them. I don't like them there. They're not good. They're just not good. It's not worth it.
Are you upset about Bergie? I'm upset about what you got. I don't know what everyone thinks Canadian bacon is, which is they just think ham is Canadian bacon when it's pea meal.
Yeah,
you have to have the pea meal bacon, man. It's got that's
pea meal
not...
better. Pea meal better.
Yeah,
I've had the
It's
actual
opposed
Canadian
to
bacon.
like,
It's
yeah,
good.
you've got your problems with doing Canadian food. We got your problems with doing American food.
It's true. Man, and we don't even have cheese curds here. There's no place I know of that sells poutine. It's so disappointing.
I mean, if they did, they might not do a very good poutine. That's
Oh
for
no,
sure.
it'd be garbage. It would be nothing like Canadian poutine, I guarantee it. It'd be mozzarella and drippy, like, turkey gravy, and, like, just basic french fries, and it'd be so sad.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like,
you do at least have the poutine gravy now.
yeah, I got some poutine gravy. You could totally mail me more if you wanted.
You gotta try making it first before you want more of that.
First, I have to hunt down cheese curds somehow.
Yeah,
and they
true.
won't be Quebec cheese curds, I can guarantee that.
Yeah. It's still even rare where I live to get Quebec cheese curds specifically.
Mm-mm. Well, some problems there with that.
Ew! Oh no,
Cheese
Ty.
sauce?
Oh good God.
What the fuck?
Cheese sauce. Oh no, that sounds like nachos but made wrong. Oh good God.
I'm Googling this right now. Ain't no way they use cheese sauce. Ain't no
I
way.
can believe it. It's Americans trying to make poutine.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way they did that.
They heard sauce and cheese in the same sentence and thought they were the same thing.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't even want to think about that. Oh yeah, you gotta get it confirmed by the Canadian, of course. Ain't no way they use cheese sauce. Ain't no way. I don't want to believe that to be true. That's so nasty. Why would you do that? Ain't no way. Oh my God. Why is that sauce look yellow? No. No!
You're finding pictures of it?
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look right.
You're dying inside.
That's bad. That's bad.
We're awakening an inner Canadian.
It's bad. It's pretty bad. Stop. Make it stop.
I'm so proud of you.
Shut up.
I'm so proud of you.
Man, you didn't hear poutine. You heard an abomination is what you heard, Emmy. You heard an abomination.
Discussing poutine and then being disgusted by what Disneyland apparently calls poutine.
They had cheese sauce instead of gravy.
Yeah, and no cheese.
Yeah, you didn't hear poutine at all. You heard an abomination.
You heard someone messed up the nacho order.
Yeah. Yeah, with the fresh fuck. I don't think it was gonna fresh either, gonna be real with you. And then we went home. And then stuff. I did chill one of these days. I did just like lay down and I felt bad about it.
I was convincing you the whole day that you should just chill because it was, you know, I did keep bringing you to work and you were doing a lot of different things all in a row. It was like a 14 days straight of doing things. And I was like, you need to actually rest. Like, I'm the one who can do 14 days straight of working and also being with you guys and doing stuff. You can't.
No, not really. No. I did fix your dryer though.
Yes, you did.
You know, but after I dropped a stick in the lint trap.
Oh, there's an ad break, Sunny. We gotta wait before you tell the story.
No, I'm gonna keep going. Fuck it. So I was trying to use Card's dryer, and I noticed when I cleaned the lint trap that the lint trap wasn't going back in, and that was concerning to me because then lint's just gonna be going right through that lint trap, right? Because there's no lint. I mean, there's no trap blocking the lint, right? Concern. Like, why isn't this going in all the way? So I pull up in the lint trap and I shine a light in there from my phone, and I just see hordes of lint under this lint trap. Just like, okay, well, maybe I can scoop some out with a stick, right? Maybe two-step, like chopstick. And at some point of me trying to like really badly scoop out the lint out of this like, the lint trap vat, I wanted to grab a different stick. So instead of setting the stick down, I simply let go and grabbed the other stick and then realized what I did. And I dropped like a 12-inch stick inside of the vat where the lint trap goes, meaning the lint trap can never go into the dryer again.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the first thing that happened was when I.
We're not talking about that yet. So I remember. We're not talking about that yet. So I dropped a 12-inch stick in my friend's dryer lint vat. And I realized the horrors of what I did and had a near panic attack because I was like, I broke your dryer. Trying to clean the lint out. And Emmy managed to figure out to get that on the inside, you can unscrew the panel for this whole vat and take it out to clean out the, the vat that the lint trap goes in. So that made it really easy to just pull the stick back out. Because nothing else was working. So I pulled the stick out, and then I realized I had easy access to the entire vat of where this lint trap went, because the panel holding it all in was removed. So I'm just shoving my hand in there and pulling out wads of lint. I think we ended up filling like a grocery bag worth full of lint that was in where this lint trap was supposed to go. That was being blocked by lint. It was like a grocery bag worth of lint. That was just in the dryer. Which is a fire hazard, by the way. That's how you burn your house down.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to Google, 15,000 dryers burn homes every year in America because of this kind of issue. So your house is not going to burn, thankfully. But there was all kind of weird shit in this lint vat here. Like I was pulling out like screws and nails in there. And like
those aren't good to have in there. Like the fact that they were in there in the first place is not good because it could have melted the machine.
There was many of different colors. There was like a screw that was like kind of short and flat and like green. And I'm like, it's kind of cute that it's green. And I was just pulling out like little hair clips and all kind of weird shit in there. It was just weird shit in there. And it was a grocery bag full of lint. But your lint trap goes in now.
Yeah.
You can put it in. All the way in. The previous owners were assholes for not even like taking care of that. Gonna be real. Like that's how you burn a house down. Well, maybe not. This is how you burn a house down. This makes me mad.
I don't know if they were assholes or just didn't know.
This is how you burn a house down. It's how you burn a house. I feel like asshole was a knee-jerk reaction to my anger of shoving my hand into a lint vat trap and almost cutting it open on nails and screws. Like, what?
But yeah, I did find it funny because, like, the last time I left you alone with Ever and I came back, you guys were both hiding something from me because you were worried something happened.
Yeah, we weren't telling you that we had taken apart your dryer.
Yeah. Well, the first time I went out and left you two alone and then I came back, you guys had been trying to clean the bathroom, which was really nice of you, actually. It was very nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you had dropped a bottle made out of glass and broken it on the floor. Yeah. And we're trying, I walk in and you were like, oh, hi. And I was like, what happened? Why are you all anxious about this? And then Sunny's like, oh, I'm cleaning up the glass now. Don't worry about it. And I was like, are you okay? And then you're like, I'm fine, the glass is getting cleaned up. I'm like, no, are you okay? Because she was walking on glass with her feet to clean it up.
Well, I needed to clean the glass that I broke.
You need to clean it before you walk on it. Fool. Fool.
I was already barefoot. It was all over.
Oh,
it was all over.
I'm glad you didn't get any major shards in your feet, though. Good God. I don't care that you broke the glass bottle. I'm not going to
accept or deny that statement. I'm not going to accept or deny that statement of whether or not I had large pieces of glass in my foot.
Oh, good God. I thought you didn't. You did. Oh, no. Sunny.
I'm not going to accept or deny that statement.
Sunny, you don't have to be upset that you broke that glass. It's okay. Things happen. I'm upset that your feet got hurt.
Well,
but then, like, the fact that this was the first time I'd left you alone with Ever in the house.
Yeah.
And again, you were doing something nice, and
Yeah.
that was really nice of you. Thank you for cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah.
The second time, I was like, "What if it happens again?" And all I was doing was having a long bath, and I went in to have a long bath, and I come out to your head in the dryer, like, pulling wads of lint out going, "Everything's fine, it's okay, I'm not panicking." I'm like, "Now you're cleaning my dryer and having a panic attack. What happened?"
Well,
I was
I
expecting, like,
found
the
lint in
third time I
there.
left you guys alone, something else to happen. I was expecting it. I was expecting to walk in, have Everest walk out and go, "Hi, card," and be like, "Oh no, what is it now? I should never leave the children alone."
Well, you see, the thing about the glass is that, I had to clean it and my feet were already in it, so I just kept going with it, I just kept
No,
going with it.
no. Sonny, you must learn this is not how you clean up glass.
My feet were already in the glass. Like, I don't know what. Listen, it surrounded me. There was no way to clean it without moving. Like, I had to walk to the trash can and the sink. So there was no way to get anywhere except for stepping into it. There was no choice. I was surrounded in glass. I had to walk in it. There was
Sonny,
no blood. No blood was shed. For
Sonny.
anyone wondering, no blood was shed. It was fine.
But your
No
socks
blood.
were.
My socks had glass. I threw out those socks.
They absorbed it afterwards. But Sonny,
Yeah.
you were not alone. You did not have to walk on the glass to get
Yeah, I
through
did.
that. You had someone on the other side, did you
I
not?
had to
Who
walk
could have
over to
helped you?
accept items to clean up the glass with because I was too far away from the door to get paper
But the
towels to
person
wipe it.
who was giving you the items could have cleared you a path.
No, because then they might have stepped in the glass.
They would have been sweeping up the glass.
They could have. Only I can step in the glass.
Not step sweep. They could sweep glass, Sonny. They didn't have to step on the glass if they had a broom. If they
But
had
then-
a broom, they could have just swept it to
But
the
then
side.
there would have been glass in the broom, and it was
You
such a
two
fancy
were
broom.
panicking so much, weren't you? I see you there, Ever. I see you there going, I could have moved. I should have gotten a broom. Sonny, neither of you were thinking, were you? Oh my God.
Oh my god, Tress is right. And we could have handed me my shoes. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. That would have been so smart.
You also didn't think a broom was something you needed.
Well, it was a fancy broom. I didn't want to get glass in the broom.
Oh, good God.
I don't want to. I
But
just use
Sonny,
my
it's a
feet.
broom.
I just use my feet. I mean, the glass was like really small. I wasn't concerned. There wasn't like large pieces. I'm like, this is basically sand. It's fine. I'm just
Oh,
stepping on
God.
sharp sand. But then the problem was when the micro shards got stuck in my foot and I didn't know they were there because I couldn't see them. That's when we had a problem. That's
The
when
only
the
other
problem
thing-
started.
The only other thing, Seb, is that Everest was there too, and Everest was raised by the Canadian education system. Neither of them thought of anything.
I don't recall school teaching me how to take and clean up glass when it shatters
I
and
feel like they should have
circumferences
taught
around
it
your
very
feet.
young that you don't step on it to clean it up.
I
Okay.
had to clean it. I didn't want to get your broom have pieces of glass in it. I wanted
Get
to
my
use
broom
paper
full of glass.
towel.
I don't mind.
Listen, I wanted to use paper towel so that your broom would stay clean and it could do a better job than broom. And I had to walk over to the doorway to accept the paper towel. So I had to step in the
You
glass.
used a paper towel to clean it up. That's worse. There's like a thin layer between glass and your hands when you're using paper towel.
I used more than one. I made it like 3 or 4 thick. Okay, I was smart. I was
That's-
smart.
Yeah, smart. Smart is what I call this. Totally.
I mean, I
Thinking
was
with your
small.
head,
The glass
clearly.
was small.
Oh, I felt a little bit like a mom to 2 kids this Canada trip. I'm not gonna lie. I kept packing lunches for you guys and making sure I brought candy so that if you had a sugar crash, which you did,
No.
I could just throw candy in
No,
your
if I had a
face.
full sugar crash, I would have passed out. I would have fully passed out.
You were close though when you started like slurring your
No.
words and we couldn't understand what you were
I don't think
saying.
I was close. I just couldn't stand up. That was all.
Yeah, it's not close at all when you can't stand up. You know, it's definitely nowhere near fainting if you can't stand up when you're sitting down. Good God, you just need me to attend to you every day because I worry about you now.
No. I'm fine. I'm fine. You don't need to tend to me. I'm okay.
Have you had enough candy today?
I've been eating Timbits, and I had a whole big
Okay.
mug of orange juice.
I had to make sure the orange juice was stocked and ready to go. I got
Yeah.
all those little orange juice packets, and I was just carrying like 5 of them at a time to make sure she would not just suddenly faint on me.
You know, I wonder if all those times in the previous years when I was out in the yard with you and I kept getting dizzy was because my blood sugar wasn't high enough and it was hot and it was taking me out so
Probably.
fast. I just need
Probably. I
sugar.
mean, you also got heat stroke while you were here.
No.
What? No, that's a no that is a yes that you're hiding behind. I know that kind of no. I've heard that. You were
I
working with
didn't.
me in the field,
I
and you were
didn't.
wearing winter boots because you didn't
No.
want to have any of
No.
the stuff touching your legs, and
No.
you found a good
No.
pair of winter boots, but
No.
like you
No.
overheated, and we were trying to figure it
No.
out.
Thanks for my hat and
Canada
scarf.
was fun, but good God, girl. I'm drinking water now. I've been told to.
Yeah, I drink water.
Hey, look, you're bigger because the hat.
I'm bigger because of the hat. I did nothing wrong that whole trip. Yeah. I mean, your bathroom's cleaner now, though, and there's no glass anymore.
Yeah. There's no
There's
glass
no more
anymore.
glass.
It's all in your feet.
I had to soak my feet to get that glass out of my foot. I had to soak my feet. I'll go a little higher up. I'm feeling a little more confident. I'm raising myself an inch up.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done reaming you out over the silly things that you get up to with not caring for yourself. I care
It's
for
fine.
you.
It's fine.
I will
Everything was
adopt you.
daijoubu.
Oh my God.
Everything was daijoubu. We cleaned the glass and your dryer.
It was good. It was
After
okay
I
in
dropped
the
the
end,
footlong
yeah.
stick in the dryer.
Yeah. It's
I have no
fine.
idea why I simply let go of the stick and just dropped it in the dryer like I'm in space and it'll just float or something. I don't really know why I did that. I think my brain just shut off.
Yeah. It might have been the panic again, like, using paper towel to clean up a glass.
Shut
shattered.
up.
That might have been.
Shut up.
Oh,
It wasn't panic. I was daijoubu.
you were fine. Yeah. Not panic at all. Oh.
And my blood sugar didn't crash that bad. It's just you couldn't understand anything I was saying. That's all.
It's just that we couldn't understand a word you were saying, and you
Yeah.
could not stand up from the chair without getting dizzy and almost
Yeah.
fainting. Yeah, that wasn't
that
bad at all.
That wasn't that
fine.
bad. I literally just forgot to have sugar that day. I just forgot. I was
Yeah,
lost in
because
the
I don't have
veggies.
much sugar around. I don't eat as much sugar as you do, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Also,
I
I
need to
heard you
keep
saying
going.
that I shouldn't eat ice cream for lunch, and I'm like, yeah, I don't usually eat that much ice cream, to be quite honest. I only usually eat ice cream if other people are around eating
Well,
ice cream
I was
with
just
me.
like listing off like the foods that I know you have right now, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, she's got ice cream. She
Mm.
shouldn't eat that for lunch, though.
Yeah.
That's too much
Yeah.
sugar for lunch. Gonna be real." I have a
Yeah.
lunch on me. I made myself a sandwich. I'm gonna come back up. She'll be nice to me, chat. Shirley.
Yeah.
I made myself a sandwich. It's in my mini fridge. And for everyone thinking that I eat unhealthy because I have to keep my blood sugar up like all the time, and just it sucks a little bit sometimes because sometimes I don't want to and I have to. I have a sandwich that has some deli turkey and provolone and a giant wad of spinach. I just put in as much spinach until like the spinach falls out. And it has shredded carrots, and it has like alfalfa and clover sprout in Japanese mayo. It's a very healthy sandwich. So in case anyone's wondering, I do eat healthy when I'm not eating sugar to balance it out. Like, it's got so many sprouts on the sandwich.
Sunny. The cat heard me yelling at you and has come over to lick me and purr at me and try and calm me down. He's worried about me because I was like, oh, over the top there.
You clearly like are too worrying right now, and you need to be calmed down by your cat.
Apparently.
Cat is so right. So right. Such a good kitty. Meow meow. So good kitty. Renamed. Your bathroom's clean now, and your dryer is also not going to light your house on fire. I don't know why I called the previous owners an asshole. I think I just didn't like putting my hands in where there were. I think there were like open screws and nails, and I was just mad about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I curl up the cat now.
Yeah. Oh. And then...
Okay, I've exhausted myself, obviously, by yelling at you.
Yeah, I'm tired, too, from being yelled at. Can you imagine what it's like to be yelled at after you get, like, sustain an injury cleaning your friend's house and they just yell at you? Can you believe this shit? And you believe... I did nothing wrong.
And you don't take care of yourself, you know?
Yeah. I cleaned your windowsill.
Yeah, it's nice and just polished now.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I was like, I want to wipe this down real bad. I don't know why. Yeah. Don't give reason to be yelled at and there's less stress. Imagine that. Shut up. Shut up.
Don't go hurting yourself just to do silly things. You're good.
Oh, I drew.
Is it good?
I made a new OC in Canada.
It's true.
I made he's a scarecrow and his name is Robert and he's a chain smoker. Yeah, he's a pumpkin for a head, he's a scarecrow made of straw, and he's a chain smoker.
I wonder where you got all that inspiration from coming to visit me.
All your scarecrow shit everywhere?
Maybe the fact that I also have pumpkin stuff too.
Yeah. He's also a pyromancer. He manipulates fire magic, so he can't be lit on fire. And this lets chain smoking because he can't damage himself because he controls fire. And he's grumpy. He's a grumpy man. He's grumpy at all times. That's his personality trait. He's not mean. He's just always grumpy. And he has a little quill in his hat. And he has it on him at all times so he can write grumpy poetry. That's his hobby, is writing grumpy poetry that no one wants to read. Wait, yours had fire magic?
He had the capability of controlling, at least to some extent, fire. I gave him a couple of spells just to make sure if there was fire nearby, he could put it out, essentially.
I mean,
but he was susceptible to fire.
Robert using fire magic was kind of your idea. I just wanted him to be a chain smoker. And then you're like, yeah, he controls the fire. I'm like, that's a pretty good idea.
Oh yeah, I like that idea. So I may have grabbed it from my own character and go, I like this scarecrow.
Put it in your character.
I mean, I may have grabbed the idea from scarecrow stuff in general.
Yeah, I might draw Robert a bit now that I'm home. Do some like colored artwork of him and post it online so people can see my chain smoking scarecrow OC. Don't fire extinguisher him. He's a master at fire magic. He can do what he wants. He makes fire magic. He's the kind of guy that burns the forest down because he got pissed off at all the squirrels in his yard and he didn't want them. I mean, he won't hurt you, but he will burn the forest down to get rid of the squirrels. That is something he will do. But he didn't hurt the squirrels, he just burned the forest and made them move, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
If that's what you tell yourself to be okay with your genocide.
Yeah. Oh, what else did we do in Canada? Oh, we went to a gotcha thing. It was a store that had those little gotcha things you get the coins in, and they had an Undertale one. It was not the Undertale one that had Minotaur, unfortunately, though that might have been for the best because I probably would have blown through $60 trying to get him. But I got I ran 3 rounds on it and I got exactly what I wanted as usual, which is just going to start a gambling addiction at one point in my life with the amount of luck that I have with these sort of things. I got Sans and Temmie and Napstablook keychains. I'm very happy with them. They're on my bag. I'm very satisfied with my Undertale keychains.
Yeah, that gacha store was like, you bought tokens from them to put into the machine, so you used tokens instead of money. But one token was $4, and I wanted to just buy one token to use on the machine, and they're like, every machine is at least 2 tokens, and I'm like, why do you make it that way? Like, why don't you make it so that, a token is like a token? Why do you have to have it so that every single machine is 2 tokens at the very least?
Yeah, you have to pre-think of what machines you want.
$4 on a random chance. I'm not willing to spend $8 on a random chance or more.
Yeah, you have to like pre-think about what machines you want before you even buy the tokens. You can't just simply buy a few and walk around and put them in, because if you're left with one token, you inevitably have to buy a second one in order to use up all your tokens. It's kind of messed up to do it like that, in my opinion.
It really is. Like, if you're gonna sell tokens, sell enough to have one token equal one machine.
Yeah,
like Jesus.
Like, honestly. Sonic. So good.
Time.
You wish you had this sandwich right now, I bet you.
I just ate some mac and cheese.
Oh.
With buggy noodles in it.
Yum, yum, yum.
You watching?
Yeah.
I have cat on me now.
What else did we do in Canada? 3 weeks is kind of hard, like going through all 3 weeks in your brain. Like, oh, this is a lot of time.
You should play Cliff Notes so that you could have talked about it.
I should have done that. That would have been smart. I'm not smart. I'm dumb as a brick.
Yeah, I think there's some obvious points as to how not smart you are.
What did I do while I was there? We went to the Miniso. I talked about the Miniso.
Did you love Miniso?
I got cotton candy.
Oh yeah, you got that fancy cotton candy.
Oh, we went to that one fancy town before I went to Niagara. And that was very nice. They had some nice shops and a candy store where I blew through all my money.
Yeah, it's true. We walked into the candy store and Sunny was like, uh-oh. And I looked at her basket and I was like,
And I was hiding the basket from everyone because I didn't want anyone to see what was happening in real time while I was at the candy store. But they did have a legendary item though that I managed to take home, which was that at this candy store. I haven't seen this in over 20 years, easily, maybe 25 years. I haven't seen it since I was a wee little child. And I showed my bro, and he was shocked I was able to find this at the candy store, like on a shelf. I found a tub of banana Nesquik. I haven't seen that since I was like a baby. I thought it was gone. I thought they just got rid of it. I thought it was just wiped out because I never saw it anywhere. I'm like, man, it should be nice to have banana Nesquik again. I never forgot banana Nesquik. I always think about banana Nesquik when I get milk products about how I wish it would come back one day. But now it's in my room. Banana Nesquik powder. And I managed to get it.
Did you double check the expiry date on that?
No. Maybe I should. Where did I put it? Where's my bananas?
How long ago was that put in the shop? And were you the only one who wanted to buy it?
Probably recent enough. Like, I don't think it's really that old. Where did I put my banana Nesquik? Oh, there it is. Let's see. I did not check the expiration date. I was so excited about it. May 2026. We're fine.
Oh, it is modern.
But for a powder that's like, it's a little bit old. I mean, it's like 8 months. We expect it to be like 2 years, but okay.
Obviously not one of their best sellers.
It's the best seller in my heart.
Ah, yes.
Banana Nesquik.
You and your banana flavored things.
Mm-hmm. I got banana Nesquik now. It's really great.
Oh, yeah. We sat down and watched all of Flip Flappers together
Mm-hmm.
for a whole day. That was like my die day, where I just laid down and was like, I don't do anything today. It is the one day I cannot do anything, and I'm just gonna know.
Flip Flappers was fun.
It is. It is fun. It's a plot that you're like, what?
Yeah, you don't
But
know
it is
fully
fun.
what's going on, and you don't really need to. What it matters is that you're having a good time.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of that one, for sure.
Flip Flappers is like, every episode focuses on a different genre in anime. You got a horror episode, you've got a mech episode, you've got a Mad Max Fury Road episode, you know? All kind of different genres. Except for like the last 2 or 3, because those are like the big plot episodes, right? Those are all the same genre. And it's a very Alice in Wonderland style kind of show, and I just really like it for that. I like Flip Flapper very much.
Yeah, it has a lot of wild stuff in
Don't you remember liking it? Don't remember anything that happens. I mean, to be expected. Every episode was quite extremely different. It was really out there.
Yeah, it's definitely really out there. I feel like if you don't remember anything that happens, that's fair, because a lot happens and it's all over the place, it feels like. But it is fun. It is just weird and we're talking about Flip Flappers apples?
Flip Flappers, yeah.
Yeah, they flip flap all around the genre. And depending on where they end up in the episode, they could end up in like a thriller, they could end up in like a mech thing. They have like a Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was such
feel
a good
to them.
episode, the Mad Max
Mixed with
Fury
like
Road.
Star Wars, like if I'm to say anything, honestly. Ugh. Kind of like Sand People meets the Mad Max.
They had a very Alice in Wonderland episode with that bunny themed one. That was very Alice in Wonderlandy, in my opinion.
Funny, man.
They had Girls' Emotional Trauma Life History as a Child episode.
Yeah.
It was of all time. It was absolutely an anime of all time, 100%.
Yep.
I highly recommend Flip Flappers if you want to have a fun anime. Also, you can't watch it online. It's very hard to find it. It was on Crunchyroll and they removed it, like, because that's their hobby now, was to remove their own shows. So, good luck finding it. I have it on Blu-ray because there's no other way to watch it, really. Oh yeah, the bowling anime ended. That was really good. I really enjoyed the bowling anime. I know everyone like bitches about it, but I think I had a good time. I think it was fun. I am glad that in the end it was like no one died kind of an anime, like they won. Because I know the meta right now is to finish off an anime with oh, this person died, that person died, whatever. But like this is a sacrifice they had to make for the good ending. And I'm sick of that. I want everyone to win and live and be happy. Good God. And it was a much better ending than I could have expected from it. They like took a sweet ending and like made it extra sweet. I was very happy with it, to be honest. I liked it a lot. I like the bowling anime a lot. That episode was better than the rest of the show. You are right. You are actually right. But I liked it. I had a good time. I finished it off right when I got back home. And I enjoyed it immensely. At 10 out of 10, recommend the bowling anime. I am a firm believer that the rating on that is way too low. It's rated a 3.8. I think it should be rated a 4.2. Or so. It's not a 4.5. Don't get me wrong. I understand that this isn't like a Banner anime. But I don't believe it should be below a 4. I think it is better than getting below a 4 rating, in my opinion. It's good. It's just a good fun show. They have a lot. They obviously have a lot of fun writing it. Like, damn, just enjoy the show. And you know it's not. I've seen significantly worse shows get a higher rating than that. That anime deserved a higher rating than what it got. I've seen isekai where the main boy is just good at everything, inherently, like a Kirito clone. Girls swarming him has really no good grounded cohesive plot to it. Like, it's just kind of one-offs to have girls hit on the character being good at everything while being totally oblivious to it. Basically the same old recycled garbage. Incredibly poorly written magic systems. And it gets rated higher than the bowling anime. Those are not better than the bowling anime. This is why I say bowling anime deserves at least about 4.2. There are so many worse shows that get ranked higher because people are horny for whatever girl that happens to be, like, surrounding the main boy, and it's an isekai. Like, bowling anime deserved way better than what it got. It should have been rated way higher, or at the very least, those shows should have been rated way lower in comparison, because they are not better. They are not better.
Like, Deadly Sins itself as an anime is a bit of a sin to exist.
Yeah. Fan service sells, but it doesn't make your show inherently better and more well written than the shows that don't have it.
Yeah.
There's a difference between what sells and how it's rated of how well it's written. Bowling anime was inherently written better. It just was. I'm sorry. It was written better. So, like, yeah, it deserved a better rating than what it got, or at least those ones should have a lower rating. Just my 2 cents. I'm right. My 2 cents. I love the bowling anime a lot.
Your stream, you have to be right. It's just me.
How good of a rating did Ants really get? Because if Ants really got below 4.2, I'm gonna scream.
I mean, it's just Anime Green Gables again.
Yeah, but it was good. Okay, how good did it do? 4.7. Good. Could have gone higher, but very good rating. Good. 4.7. I can accept that.
4.7 out of what?
It's out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Basically, very close to perfection, but not quite.
And I hear 4.7, and you're like, great. I'm like, what?
4.7 is a pretty good rating, to be honest. Like, for Crunchyroll, that's like, 5, that is if you're like a 4.7 and up, basically that's considered one of the top animes airing that season. Like, at the tippity top of the iceberg. So, Anna Shirley fucking did absolutely banger, and it deserved that. It was animated beautifully. The way that they wrote the book for the anime was done really well. It was very entertaining to watch. It's definitely worth that 4.7 rating, in my opinion.
I mean, it was obviously a love letter from whoever was, like, doing it to the original series of Anne of Green Gables. It's been around for a while. Apparently it was a big thing in Japan. I didn't even know. It's so fun to find out that a Canadian, like, icon like Anne of Green Gables is, like, well loved in a different country.
I didn't really know anything about it until the anime. Now I'm kind of interested in reading the book.
Like, you didn't even know that there's a Green Gables house that is
I thought they made it up for the book.
No, they did not. It's in PEI in Canada. You can visit her house.
Like, how many movies and shows will use New York but just make up locations in New York besides, like, anything that's, like, you know, a landmark and be like, oh, yeah, you know, this place in New York, that does not exist. Because we're making it up to make the show, like, run correctly. So I just thought it was like that. Oh, yeah. You know, Green Gables in Canada, that's probably not a real city, etc., etc. They're just making it up so that way, you know, they can write the show how they, like, they write the book how they want to write. Only to learn it's a real place and that the house is real, too. Like, oh! No imagination for, like, inspiration of making up places. Just use what's there.
I mean, I don't think it was painted as green or as, like, depicted as it was in the books because it was like a childhood home of the author. Like her aunt and uncle had that house, and then they basically once the books became very popular, the Canadian government specifically also the government now owns that house and land, and it is a national like landmark. Like I'm pretty sure it is preserved for all of time.
I would like to visit it after watching that anime. I'd like to have a great bakery nearby. I bet you.
Haruhi.
Hari or Har-Hui? Like, wait. Is there an anime called Har-Hui? Or do you mean Hari? Okay, it's just Hari. That's what Google's giving me. Hari is, oh, it's 4.5. It's rated lower than Anne! I understand, though. Haruhi's a bitch.
But I feel like the Endless Eight may have given it a bit of a poor reputation, too.
I was trying to
really appreciate the Endless Eight, man. I appreciate the Endless Eight.
I was trying to rewatch Haruhi, and I stopped at episode 1 because I forgot how awful Haruhi is as a person. And I appreciate her for being an awful person, because she's not like, ooh, I'm an ancient well girl, uwu senpai, and I'm so bland, I hold my hand, you know, like, she's just like, I'm here, I'm awful, I do what I want, no one can stop me, and I'm like, you know, I gotta appreciate what she was for the time that this show was airing, so that was insane, an insane move, but also, watching it now, I'm like, she's so awful as a person, I can't watch this. I have to watch her act like this nonstop, jeez. What house is that National Canadian Treasure? You know, Aunt Shirley's house. From Green Gables. Oh yeah, the Haruhi movie's great.
Gables house. Yeah.
Wasn't that just the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya? It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick.
Green Gables in Canada, like the house Green Gables and PEI. I've heard about honestly, I have never read nor know most of the story of Anne of Green Gables, but I've known about Anne of Green Gables since I was a very small child because I think Canada and that. Like, I've seen the books around, I've never actually cracked them open to read them, and I've seen like multiple different airings of like different versions of Anne of Green Gables in TV shows and like stuff like that.
I think like your Green Gables is like our Tom Sawyer. Yeah, all the kids are required to read.
Except I wasn't required to read it. I just was told about it.
Yeah, no, we had to read Tom Sawyer. Kid paints a fence, explores a cave, gets money, buys a house, the end, something like that. Something. I don't really remember it. I was a kid.
Crashes his own funeral.
Yeah, he's just a wild kid. Just a wild child. What school books did I have? I had Winn-Dixie, and then I had like Winn-Dixie again, and then I had to watch the movie, and I got really sick of Winn-Dixie. I think I had a Mice and Men as well.
It's like all the school books you're required to read are depressing as all get out. It's like, here, come to school and read the most depressing shit you've ever seen. Like, who wants positivity?
Oh, one of my requirements was the Chronicles of Narnia, though, so that was pretty sick. I was invested in that.
Oh, that's
nice.
I
had that as a requirement. And then they took us on a field trip.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or could you have read any of the books in the Chronicles of
Lion,
Narnia?
Witch, and Wardrobe.
I would have recommended the Silver Chair Man.
No, Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe specifically. But the thing is that the time they had us reading it in school is when the movie aired. So literally after we finished reading the book, they took us all on a field trip to go watch the movie. So that was pretty cool. I liked that a lot.
Boy apples. I never read Catcher in the Rye. There's one called I Heard the Owl Call My Name, and that one was all about somebody dying, so.
I did not read Birds of Terabithia. I think my brother did though, but I didn't.
I remember being required in school and then being like, wow, cool. Death again.
Mm-hmm.
Misery. Cool.
Yeah. I think the death in that one though was like correct because like in most books they try to make the death like mean something or be significantly important, but in real life it just happens and that's that. You just die. It's just how the world works. You just die. You don't know when it's gonna happen. You don't know where it's gonna happen. You don't know how it's gonna happen. You're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Girl just fell off her little swingy bridge thing or whatever and just fell in the river and died, and that's just it. That's life. This sucks ass.
Yep.
There's no meaning behind it.
No worries. No one will help you through this. There's
no meaning to it. It just happens. It was like, I haven't read it, but I know of it, and I know that it was like, I'm not updating the software right now. I'm streaming. Oh my god. But like, it was honest about how death works. Like, you just die. That's it. There's no meaning. You just dead. You're dead.
Depressing school books.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, back to Canada.
Back to Canada. Did I have Crime and Punishment? No, I don't think I've ever read that. The Giver. Not to be confused with The Giving Tree. I don't think so. The Giving Tree was bullshit though. I had that Rainbow Fish that was also bullshit. So many books that tell you to just give everything about yourself and to become like just a bland, basic husk of yourself and then tell you that that's a good thing. I don't like that kids' books do that a lot. Like, give up everything of yourself to make everyone happy and be a husk of your former self, and that is how you're a good person. Like, what the hell? Become a husk. That's how you achieve a good personness.
Man, I feel like a good one that just should be for kids to read is The Hobbit, because every single character in that is basically a jerk, but you end up really liking them.
Yeah.
Like, The Hobbit, all of the characters are jerks. Literally, even Bilbo, even Gandalf, they're all not the nicest people, but you like them all. Like, I don't know, man. It's good writing. It's fun.
No, Seb. The kind of books I'm talking about are not about being selfless. They're about telling you you're not allowed to assert boundaries. You're never allowed to say no in these kinds of books. Like The Giving Tree or that Rainbow Fish. Not at any point were they allowed to assert and say, hey, I don't like that you're doing this to me or that this is happening. This is a boundary. They're expected to nonstop give up. You can be selfless. You can be selfless and have boundaries. These were teaching you to not have boundaries. So I don't like those books at all. You can 100% be like a very giving and charitable person and think of other people first. And also have boundaries and limits of yourself. You're saying, these are lines you do not cross with me. You know? Or like, this will happen, or I'm not going to do this or that. Like, this is an absolute line. That's okay. Have boundaries. Don't have yourself chopped up into a stump and just stomped on and think that's a good thing. That's not a good thing. It's called not having a boundary. Like, that shouldn't have happened. In The Giving Tree, it should not have happened in the way that it did. It's called having no boundaries and teaching kids to have no boundaries. Have boundaries. It's good to have boundaries. Say, this is the limit. It's my fucking limit.
That I should read to you at some point, Sunny.
What? Read what?
The Velveteen Rabbit. I should read you The Velveteen Rabbit at some point.
I have issues with so many kids' books. You should read me The Velveteen Rabbit.
We probably have issues with this one too, but also, it's about a toy, which makes me happy.
Like, what else happened in Canada? I feel like my brain is going to zero. What else happened in Canada?
We kept eating at like 9 o'clock at night. That was late, man.
I was so late. But also, I was like cooking.
For 2 hours.
Yeah. But it worked out with the stir fry because we ended up having like 3 or 4 days worth of food. So we simply went and microwaved it and came down and ate. So that was pretty handy.
Yeah. feeling nap.
Nappy.
Right now. Maybe that's when my brain is starting to.
We have been going on for about 3 hours. We can't think of anything else. We could wrap this up.
I mean, typically we also are drawing at the same time as chatting with each other, and then that can go on for a little longer anyways.
And I mean, I haven't streamed in a while, so I think running a few shorter streams to get myself back in the groove of things is probably good. A short stream, I say, 3 hours long. A short stream. I was also up late. I was watching Mouse play Bloodborne. She never beat the boss. Yeah, Deltarune. You should play Deltarune.
I feel like I should stream playing Deltarune because that was fun.
I want to read children the Grimm fairy tales. The Grimm fairy tales, if I remember right, aren't even the original, but they are grim and fun.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, the Grimm's fairy tales, the originals. No. But very good and very old. A single From Software game. You've never finished a game? Surely you finished a game.
I think From Software is a brand or something.
It's a brand? Huh. Well, what a confusing brand name. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, Elden Ring. Why do they call themselves that? That's so stupid. Get a new brand name. Why would you call yourself From Software? Are you just trying to confuse people? It's just like that heirloom tomato thing all over again. It's Elden Ring from Software. See how stupid that sounds? That reminds me of that lady at that farmer's market that was talking to me. Was telling me how she was trying to buy tomatoes. That said heirloom, right? And she noticed they had a lot of their produce that was like labeled heirloom, like heirloom carrots. And she bought some and asked them about it because they didn't seem heirloom to her. And she's like, aren't these heirloom tomatoes? And they're like, yeah, but they don't seem heirloom. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. Our brand is called heirloom. So they're heirloom brand tomatoes. And I'm like, that is such scam. That is the most scam I've ever heard. Who the fuck? That's on purpose to scam people into thinking they're getting heirloom products. Like, oh yes, this is our heirloom TM tomato. Like, stop it. They weren't heirloom. That was just a scam.
Speaking of stories, there was that lady who told you the story of the 500 Timbits.
On the plane.
That was on the way back.
Give me a moment. No, my Timbits. So I got so many Timbits, right? And I was taking them on the plane. I'm walking on the plane with my cane, my bags, and my 70 Timbit box, and the box exploded and fell on the ground. But no Timbits fell out. Okay? So I can no longer hold it by the handles because both of the handles are broken. So I'm shimmying this box of Timbits under one arm. I've got my cane in my other arm. I'm dragging a bag. I've got a bag over my shoulder, and I'm being surrounded by airport staff trying to help me out. I eventually get to my seat with some help. And I was talking to Blade about my funny Timbit incident because she gave me a bag to put the box in so they don't like fly everywhere. And then she had to take a moment because she's like, I've had funnier Timbit incidents. And she was telling me about how she worked for a company that had an event that they had Timbits at. They had Timmy's at, right? A big event that she was hosting. And at the end of the event, she had, I think it was about like 500 Timbits left over. Just quite a lot of Timbits because people didn't want them. And she went to a bar nearby. And it was like, you know what? I'm going to be a nice person. And I'm going to like donate these Timbits to the bar and let everyone here at the bar have Timbits. They can all have some Timmies. And that sounds pretty great. Except that everyone at the bar was, drunk. So the Timbits quickly became projectiles in this bar and were thrown everywhere. And she was given a $500 carpet cleaning bill because of the Timbits.
Because of all the drunkards having a food fight with the Timbits she brought. Oh dear. I'm doing a nice thing. In the end, it was the war of the Timbits.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts, right? Yeah, just Timbits smothered into the floor everywhere from drunk people. Like, maybe it wasn't the best food to take into a bar. I mean, the thought was nice, but it truly did not work out at all. It did not work out at all.
Jeez, I can't imagine what was going on in that bar that they were having such a flying fight with.
You walk in and you're getting pulverized by Timbits because there's 500 of them to throw around, and they're all drunk. Why are all the cool people at life the same time? What?
I think live on Twitch or something.
Live at the same time. I misread that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. Like, sometimes I'll just sit here and I'm like, oh, Mouse is streaming, and Ellie, and Cerber, and Minnie, and Bo, and oh, my favorite artist is streaming. Oh, and Connor's streaming. Oh, and like the list just keeps going on and on and on, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like, everyone's going at the same time, like, hi. It sucks. You're fine.
We're talking about this year's Canada trip. We could also talk about what you've done in previous year's Canada trips.
Go to Niagara Falls. Yeah, I wasn't streaming on previous years. This is just my 4th year. I always put my plane tickets on my door in my room because I think they look cool.
You could tell everyone about your exciting excavation of the rocks next to my house.
Yeah, the rocks next to your house. You have natural quartz on your property. So I dug up this like 40-pound hunk of quartz, and then I took the quartz, the 40-pound hunk of quartz home. It's huge, by the way. It's like a foot across. And I wrapped it up in like a t-shirt that I had like no intention of keeping. I think that t-shirt got holes in it and died, and I had no intention of keeping it. And I put it in a bag that I bought in Chinatown, which like had all the zippers snap without any weight. They were poorly made. Before I put anything in it, the zippers were snapping. So I put it in this Chinatown shitty bag, and it went into a check-in bag. There's no way I could bring that on. And when I got home, and it was wheeling out the bag had been completely mummified in backing tape, because the whole bag exploded. But everything was still in it, and the rock came in one piece, and it's on my shelf. But I was laughing from that bag being mummified. I don't use that bag anymore. It's not usable.
I've got videos of you just like giggling like a gremlin and just pulling up rock from the ground. Like, it's like quartz breaks all around you.
That's pretty great.
We do got to do that again. That was fun.
I mean, I can't do it right now because I'm disabled, but like, you know.
Yeah. But or Ever's right. The bug zapper from the garage sale.
Shut up.
That was hilarious.
Shut up.
You were like, "Does this work?" And you touched it,
Shut
and you
up.
just like and threw it on the ground, and we're like, "Well, it works."
It hurts so bad.
And she was so worried about you. She was like, "Oh my gosh, are you all right?" You just electrocuted yourself with a bug zapper. And then you're like, "Well, I guess it works really good."
Shut up.
We didn't need them this year. We still have them around.
No, we needed them. We needed them. We just didn't use them. But no, we needed them. All those fruit flies, man.
Oh, the fruit fly. You would have been zapping fruit flies?
I opened the compost bin when I was working on the apples, and like 20 fruit flies fell out. It would have been so nice to have had that bug zapper when I was working on those apples. You have no idea. I simply thought that like it got lost in the sauce and was gone. I didn't bother to ask about it, but you know, it would have been helpful to have that.
Oh my god, if you'd asked about it, I knew exactly where it was hanging.
Yeah. Hi, Darm. I was in Canada. That's why I disappeared for like a month. I spent a month in Canada. Like I do every year. It will happen again.
You know when you were posting your art, Starm, and I was like, Sunny, look, Sunny, look.
Yeah, I was seeing for sure. I just wasn't as
I
chatty
was
as
just
those
sitting
in
next to
Canada.
Sunny showing the arts. I was like, look, it's
I definitely had fun looking at the art, but like I wasn't really online that much. Every time I go in Canada, I like forget that the internet exists completely. Like it's just not real. It's gone.
I dragged you into a field, man. It's hard to get the internet there.
Yeah. I forget that it's real. Sitting in Canada looking at chat. Not Ron. Not Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not Ron. Not Ron at all.
I just see something and be like, Sunny, you have to look at this.
Yeah. But I just forgot it exists. I'm like, but I could be drawing Robert right now.
Yeah, the new Scarecrow character you made while sitting in my
Yeah, he's at your house and he's got a smoking addiction.
Apparently. Well, at least I don't, so woohoo.
He's in the same universe as Lewis, which is all fun because Lewis is very highly an excitable OC of mine. And then I have Mr. Grumperson, and they're in the same hero party together, so that's going to be fun.
We're just having fun and imagining the dynamics of that story.
I need to make more characters so I can develop the story farther.
Yeah.
It's all good fun. It's all good fun.
We look at you all.
What else did we do in Canada?
This year or last year?
This year. I feel like there's more, but like it's hard to remember everything that happened. I kind of
very true.
I gradually remember everything, you know? I gradually remember it.
I got so tired because of all the stuff. My brain is like, you did things. I'm like, you went to work. I'm like, no, I did more than that. I swear.
Surely.
Oh, we had that art game we all did together.
Oh yeah, the art game. I won a lot, unfortunately.
It was funny. What was the game called again? Oh man.
It was it was an art game about like someone says a prompt and you have to draw it, but even if you don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's cards essentially. So you draw a card, and on the card is the prompt. And then after you've all drawn the prompt, you all show each other the art, and then you have to draw what you have to judge it on. So like what you have to judge it on can be the worst piece, or like, you know, the one that made everybody laugh the most or something.
Drawing from memory. Drawing from memory.
Oh yeah, drawing from memory. Yeah, because you're not supposed to look at references for any of the art.
No. Even though some people did. Drawing from memory.
It's not an online game, it's an in-person game. So we were all sitting around a table together with sheets of paper doing tradition.
I'm pretty sure you could play it online. Like, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Oh, wait, is there an online version? Hold on. I see a Steam game.
Ooh.
It looks like you get to, like, make the prompts yourself, though. Shut up, Steam. Draw from Memory is an online party game where 2 to 4 friends try to figure out what your most and least favorite characters look like by drawing them from memory. Interesting. Release date 2023. Only 199 reviews. It's very cheap.
I will say.
I don't think it's the same thing.
The one that we have feels very Canadian because there was a Zamboni as one of the prompts, and you really don't know what a Zamboni looks like.
Now, the thing about drawing from memory, the game, is that you don't win by drawing it the best. You win by whoever matches the judgment card the best. And the judgment card might be like whoever drew the worst.
And at the end, whoever has the most like judgment cards for winning can win the game, but also the person might not feel like they won the game because the judgment cards might be drew the worst piece out of all of them, or like was the one everyone laughed at the most.
I got the one everyone laughed at the most and drew the worst.
Like 5
was the most confused. I got like the worst winning ever. I like won and I feel like I lost.
Most confused, didn't get
Mm-hmm.
the prompt, did a different one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, there was a couple others who got the good ones, or it was like the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
best of the group. Like it wasn't yours, but you won because
No,
you
I
had the
never
most
got any
cards.
good winning cards. I only got bad winning cards.
It was fun. Oh,
I
this
won,
cat
but at
is
what
so
cost?
sick.
Mm. It's like garlic foam, but it's not.
Yeah. I might have to mute in a little, just because
Okay, there we go.
Frame decided to buy at some point.
I find some of the... Okay, so here's how some of the judge cards are. So say everyone tells you to draw a tractor, right? Like, you have to draw a tractor. The card says tractor, and everyone's drawing a tractor. However you want to do that. Whatever your goal is for drawing this tractor. And here are some of the judge cards you can get. You can get things like the most unintentionally hilarious, the most likely to cause nightmares, the most attention to the wrong details. I won that one. The most widely inaccurate, extremely confident yet extremely wrong, tried the hardest despite their terrible, terrible result, made everyone laugh the hardest, the most annoyingly talented, right? These are what makes, if you match the card the best with your drawing for whatever the prompt was, that's how you win. And most of these are like winning by losing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
I think
It's a fun game too,
Emmy
though.
got most likely to cause nightmares on one of them.
Yeah.
I pretty much got the most widely inaccurate. I think the widely inaccurate one was when I drew a steamboat because I didn't know what a steamboat was. So I drew a boat with
Yeah.
a little pot of boiling water, and the steam from the boiling water was what made the sail move for the steamboat, because I don't know what a steamboat is. So I just made a boat powered by steam of a pot of boiling water.
Yeah.
And apparently that's not correct. And apparently that's not what a steamboat is. Because then I looked at everyone else's steamboats and I was like, oh. I don't know what that is.
I gotta go for a second, Sunny.
Okay.
Good luck, you guys.
I finished my sandwich. So good, you guys wish you had it. Oh my god, that would have been great. I bought with the Steam logo. You're a genius. You're so smart. You're so much smarter than me. You're so smart. I'm so dumb. That'd have been great. That would have been awesome. I want a virtual version of this game to play with everyone. I think that'd be great. Like a multiplayer game for this that people can watch, but it's literally just this card game. I think that'd be a load of fun. Oh, and there's no time limit. You just draw until you're done. Steam, like Game Shop, like Steam. Oh, thank you. It's the Spice with Wolf OST, but it's from the reboot. It's from the anime reboot, so you're getting like the most recent version of it. Okay, in your defense, Hulock, though, when Discord came out, I didn't know what Discord was, so I kept thinking that people were talking about the My Little Pony character, and I was like, Discord, like the My Little Pony guy? Like, what? And I think some people still associate the two together, Discord and the My Little Pony Discord, and will still make jokes about it. Because, I mean, it was released at the time that that character was airing, so I can't blame people for that little, like, connection between the two. Can't blame them. Will you have time on, like, a winter break from schooling or something like that if you're doing, like, class, like you said? Like a little winter break timing. I'm enjoying the music. Card's gone. My brain has shut off completely. What do I do without her? What do I do without her? I'm all alone in this world. Okay, this isn't vibing anymore, music. I'll try to vibe. Try and vibe. It's kind of a weird vibe. Feel like I'm doing it wrong. Feel like I'm doing this really wrong. Watch, and then Discord list, and one character yelled Discord orb place, something like that. Also, so yeah, I keep thinking like, I keep thinking of Discord from My Little Pony. Like, I know Discord is just a word for chaos and disorderly, but I associate it with a My Little Pony character. So, you know, oops. Uni in the evening. Oh, I see. So maybe a winter break you'd be less busy? Seen anything interesting lately, Sunny? I just came back from Canada, so a lot of interesting things. A lot of interesting things. So many interesting things. Oh, I forgot to mention the butterfly. So when I was out camping at the beginning of Canada, on some rocks, I found a butterfly. And this butterfly was so perfectly preserved. It had both of its wings and all of its limb, all its antenna. And it had no rips or tears or missed scales. It literally was like perfectly preserved on this rock. So I very carefully picked up this butterfly and I put it in a metal tin because it was so perfectly preserved. And I brought it to someone I know in Canada who's going to set it in resin and make a necklace out of it for me. And I'll be able to pick it up next year because fuck shipping packages back and forth between Canada and America right now. It's just complicated now. It's complicated as fuck. It's just send a package. Like, Jesus. So I'll get it next year when I return. And I'm looking forward to it a lot. It was like a little monarch butterfly. It was very beautiful and perfectly preserved. I'm so excited I found that. I was like, damn, it's the whole thing for once. Because whenever you see like a bug, like a butterfly on the ground, it's like in pieces, right? Because it's so fragile. Yeah, I'm just doing this for science. It's just for scientific reasons, obviously. Obviously. Totally. Totally. Oh, also, while Card's gone, we can talk about what's going to happen in the streams in the future. One, I'm not so busy with the artwork and shit like that. I have a little bit more time to do online work right now. And two, as you guys know, it's the spooky month. And as it being the spooky month, I'm going to play only spooky games. Which does mean I can still play Little Goody Two Shoes, because that is a spooky horror game. But I want to focus strictly on playing spooky games this month. I was originally thinking of having a FNAF month, but I decided there's other games I wanted to play, so I'm not going to do that. There's other horror games that have released that I want to play like right now. But we're going to be playing a lot of spooky game. So in my Discord, if you go in and you can recommend like short story horror games that do not have a lot of gore. I do not do very well with gore. I'm not saying it can't have like blood splatter, right? But like when it focuses really heavy on like super gore graphic content, I don't like games like that. I don't like watching shows that do that. Like Castlevania and Attack on Titan make me feel like I'm gonna throw up when I watch them. So I never finished either of them because I just couldn't do it. But like, if you know games, like I'm thinking, games kind of like Little Nightmares in terms of short story going through it, kind of horror games, you know? I do want to play No, I'm Not a Human as well. I have seen some gameplay online before the full release, so I'm spoiled a little bit. I know how the concept of the game works, but I have no idea what it's going to be like to play the whole thing through. I've not spoiled myself on the full release. I'm going blind in on the full release. I basically only know the beta, the alpha, or whatever, the test release before the full game release. Games like that I want to do. A lot of, like, again, like Little Goody Two Shoes is totally fine. I just don't want someone pulling out intestines like they're in the Higurashi anime for my game, because I'm not going to have a happy time. I'm not going to enjoy playing it, and I don't think you guys want to watch me not enjoy playing a game. I think you would want to watch me enjoying the game. I don't know. Not the Castlevania game. The anime had quite a bit of graphic content in it in terms of gore, and I did not like that at all. That made me just feel sick. So Castlevania was a bit hard for me to watch. Did not like the detailing that they put in there in terms of the gore graphicness of it. I don't know about the games. I think the games are probably fine. This was just something that the show did. It was a lot. Never finished it. I don't think I can. But if you got no cute short games like that, and some fun little horror games that like a lot of VTubers play that I haven't played, 10 out of 10. Put them anywhere, somewhere in my server so I can paw through and play them, because that's what I'm looking for. Games like that. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm waiting for Car to come back so I can end the stream. And she can say bye-bye. But I will probably play No, I'm Not a Human first, because it just came out. And I'm kind of excited to play it. I want to see how the game ends. I don't know, maybe you die or something. Who knows? Who knows? Come back, Car. Come back. 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 No one tell her I'm eating her. It's her fault for being gone for so long. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's not my fault. It's her fault. Her fault. Oh yeah, I will show you the necklace when it's done. But that's gonna be a year from now. That's going to be a year out from now. It's gonna be a while before that's finished. Yeah. Oh, I saw a newt while I was in Canada. It was black and it had a blue spot. I was very cute. It was a cute newt. Cute newt. I'm also fascinated that Canada has more than one color of squirrel. I think that's really neat. And they have chipmunks there too. I never saw chipmunk until I went to Canada. By the way, new mouse went. What? Oh yeah, I did buy a new mouse. It was a cheap Logitech one, but it matches my whole desk, so my whole desk area looks very pretty. Oh, also, I have a Stream Deck now. It arrived before I left in Canada, because it arrived early. So I get to have a lot of fun with that. It basically was free because of a thing with my mom's work, so that was pretty nice. So I just have a free Stream Deck, and I'm going to put toggles on it and everything, and it's going to be really great. So I can have like actual toggles, because on my num key I'm almost out of toggles, and I barely have any toggles on my model at all, and I'm already like out of space, and I'm like, oh good gravy. And so I haven't made toggles and stuff for my model for the most part, because this whole time I haven't had room for them. But I have room for them now, so that's gonna be really nice. The Stream Deck is kind of essential when you're VTube, I think, because that's what's got all your buttons, you know? You got all your buttons. It's also, I like that it's nice and small, and you can like basically program it to do whatever you want. I think that's pretty great. When Car gonna come back? I want to take a nap. Car, come back. I'm so sleepy. I've been sleepy nonstop all the time. I'm just sleepy all the time since I came back. Time zones and jet lag fuck you up, man. Card, please. 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 Card, please. Card. Please. Card, please. Please. Card, please. Card. Card. Card, come back. Come back. Card. Yeah, it's just sleepy time. If I got a blanket, that's fine. A blanket won't put me to sleep, right? We're just gonna put on a blanket. It's fine. Oh, what's also nice is that the heat wave is basically done in my area because I have been streaming for 3.5 hours and my room is still pretty cold. It's not boiling, so that means I can just stream whenever I want now. Before, I was only streaming at the crack of dawn because it was the only time that I could stream, and I did not enjoy doing it that early. It's just gonna be real. I like streaming, but I don't like streaming half an hour after I wake up, which is what I have been doing because it was the only way to dodge the massive heat wave we were having nonstop for a few months. Yeah, but it's over now, so I get to like live. So I can like stream at 1 p.m. if I want and not be dead. And I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I don't want to stream right when I wake up. I don't like that's not fun for me. I had debated moving it to like 7 a.m. because I was just like, it's just so goddamn hot. Because even 8 a.m. was starting to feel like too late with how hot it was getting. Like, it would be 8 and it hit like 11 or 12 and my room would just be boiling. And I was like, what do I do about this? This is bad. And I can't AC my room. There's no way to AC my room. At least where I live. If I get a new place, then yeah, I will AC. Well, not if, when. When I get my own place, I will AC the room. Right now, it's not even the realm of possibilities to AC the room. There's literally no way to do it. That's for later. That's for future me. For right now, it sucks balls. Oh, I can't come back. Okay, so we are gonna play. No, I'm Not a Human. We are gonna play FNAF games. We are gonna play Little Nightmares. When does Little Nightmares 3 come out? Is it soon? Is it already out? October 9th. Oh, cool. Well, that's very good timing indeed. So we'll play that. We'll play FNAF games. What horror games do I even have that I haven't already played? I've seen gameplay of Little Nightmares, but I never like actually watched one from beginning to end, so I don't like really fully know. I kind of just watched some pieces of it. I could do it Dead of Night, but I've already played most of it, and I've seen someone beat it, so that kind of seems stupid to play it. But it's also very fun, so I might just play it Dead of Night anyways. Will you play any co-op horror game? See, right now I'm working on Card's model, and I'm hoping to finish it before the end of October so that we can co-op Phasma when you guys can see her scream in real time. That's a big goal of mine. So I'm working on her Pumpkin model right now. I'm working on her Pumpkin model, and I'm hoping I can finish it before the end, because it's just a face. There's no body. It's just a face. It's going to be really, really basic. It's probably not going to have any toggles at all. But I'm just trying to get it rushed out in time. Yeah, for Little Nightmares, yeah. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna co-op Phasmo. Our plan before I started streaming was that we were going to co-op Phasmo at some point. It's just me working on her model. Well, I'm also working on my model. But I'm like, I don't have to work outside as much, and it's not boiling hot anymore, so I can like actually like buckle down and just work on it. Like before when I went and I hit affiliate, it wasn't boiling hot yet at that point, and so I was able to buckle down and just do like hardcore stream work. Then we hit boiling temperatures, and I just like became very sluggish because it's so hard to do online work at your little computer desk cubby when your room is 87 Fahrenheit. Streaming was like all I could do, and then I just laid down and died all day for a few months. That's me in the summer. But once like, you know, now that it's colder, I can just do stuff again. I can just like buckle down and work on stuff, and that's gonna be really good. That's gonna be good. Baz is fun. I played with Reddy at one point, and he used one of the instruments as backing to sing part of Same Moon. And in Phasmo, interesting. Did the ghost like it? Did the ghost like the singing? Did they try to haunt you? Did they like it? Did they hate it? And yeah, in Phas you can find instruments. Oh. I probably just throw them around. Oh, Ellie's streaming! Card, get back already so I can raid! Oh my god. And what has she been gone for? I might just raid out with her gone. It's just taking so long. Yeah, Ellie is the perfect raid target. His own instruments like screwdrivers. I'm sorry, instrument and screwdriver? Instrument and screwdriver? Instrument and screwdriver? What? What? Instrument and screwdriver? Pardon? What? A screwdriver is not an instrument. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. I can't imagine a scenario where mayonnaise functions as an instrument. And a screwdriver is not an instrument. I like how that's your first thing. Instruments, like a screwdriver. Like, not a clarinet, not a trumpet, not guitar, not drums, not a flute. A screwdriver is the first thing that comes into your little mind. Ah, instruments like screwdrivers. What kind of music are you playing where you live? I find as a tool or implement one delicate or scientific work. We're not talking about a scientific instrument. We're talking about a musical instrument. Wait, sorry, it's translated. Well, tool and instrument are the same. Oh. You can't play music with a screwdriver. See, okay, I understand the mix-up now. How's Ellie's stream going? Is she already chatting away? Sometimes she just, like, starts it off and it's, like, mid-sentence. That's just Ellie. Nah. Do instruments of torture count? I mean, do they make the person sing when they yell? Does it count if they make the person sing when they yell? Does that count? Why does Ellie have a Duolingo pop up on her stream? What is that? What's happening? Yeah, okay, but why does it show the owl? Why? You do too? I have the owl on mine? What the hell? What the hell? We don't do Duolingo anymore. They use AI now. We don't need that shit. We don't need AI translative shit. We don't need that. They're gonna have drops right now. It's just AI now. We don't need that. We don't need that. But yeah, recommend to me some nice, fun, small horror games that I can play through in maybe under 10 hours so I can get through a lot of fun ones would be appreciated. Even if it's like a half-hour game, I would say send it to me anyway. Like, Rental was fun. It was just a short, you know, bunny horror game, and that was fun. Like, little games like that, I appreciate that. Like, if you've seen other streamers stream these games, like, send them to me, and I'll probably play them because I want to do a horror month. Unfortunately, I have no Halloween outfit because the temperature was boiling, but hopefully I'll have my Halloween... Hopefully I'll have a Halloween outfit for next month. That would be... Not next month, next year. Next year, that would be good. Maybe I can make a pumpkin hairband or something for right now. Maybe that's good. Would you guys like that? A pumpkin hairband? Would that be good enough for you? Would that be alright? Would that be okay? Would that be fine? Would you be okay with that? Like, just a pumpkin hairband for Halloween, and I change my outfit to be orange. Like, I do what I did with Rouse. I put it on an accessory and change the costume colors and go, I did it. Surely that's fine. Surely. When's Kari gonna come back? She's been like 10 minutes. I think she's been like 20 minutes, actually. Oh my god. I'm gonna just leave without her. It's just taking too long. I'm sorry, Card. I'm just gonna tell her I'm assuming that you. I'm in at you because I'm tired as balls and I want it to end now so I can go to bed. Okay, I don't know if she'll even get that message. I feel like she's gonna be a while. Everyone, remember Card. Remember her, for she is just away. Remember the good times. Remember the best times. Remember when she was here. She gave me a thumbs up emoji. Okay. Remember what it was like to be with Cod. Remember it all. I'd like to think I wouldn't forget her. She'll be back someday. Maybe soon. We'll see. Looks like Ellie's having technical errors on her stream. We're gonna raid her though, if it allows it. If it allows it. I don't know how many people are here. We'll see if she has a viewer count requirement or not. We're gonna find out in real time if that's a thing or not. Let's do a raid message. I'll make a raid message for you guys because I love you all very much. In a normal way. Let's see. Canada trip parade. Okay. Do you like that? Do you like that? We don't have to talk about all the weird things and stupid things I did on the trip. We can just say Canada trip parade. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's a-okay. No problem. No problem. Do you like that? Is that good for you? Does it fill you with joy? Are you guys feeling joy right now? The silence scares me, and that you're gonna make an unhinged raid message. That's what I'm scared of. The only way to appropriately have chat is to be scared of them at all times. That's the only way. The only way to have chat is to be scared of your own chat. That's the only way. You better like my raid message. Are you guys ready for a raid? You guys ready? You ready to go? You ready to go? Are you ready? Okay. Well, you have a raid message, but you can put whatever you like. You can put whatever you like. It's okay. CandyQueenSunny raid. That works too. Let's see if this works. Canadian Queen raid. Oh, Canadian Queen raid. Sunny raid. I see. I'm the Queen of Canada now. I see. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go say hi to Ellie. Here we go. Okay, let's see if it'll let me. Let's see if it'll let me. I don't think I've ever rated Ellie before. I've been wanting to. Will it let me? Yeah! Okay, we're gonna be all rating her, all of you. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna see my friend Ellie. We're gonna go. Y'all know her. You all love her. We all came here from her. Okay, bye-bye.